Oh, Enigma's in the pool.
I put all of your names in the stream title, don't worry.
Nice.
So much production value.
Got the SupahNoodlz, Bay, and Karen. Big casting team.
Is there a spirit breaker? Because something that was interesting when I looked around.
10 seconds remaining.
At least
No.
eight.
Yes,
at least
there is.
six of the 10 players have
5
spirit breaker
seconds
as their top 3 highest win rate heroes.
Really? Okay. Yeah, he's got lots of crowd control, good at ganking. Very durable hero. I think he struggles in team fights later on in the game, especially if he's a bit behind.
Definitely, but he's good against sort of teams that like split push, like Nature's Prophets or Team Coup.
I'm not sure there's anyone in this, in any of these teams that actually want to play the hero. Just from my experience of being in them, has been in the pool. No one wants to pick.
Yeah, okay, it's a good point. Good point.
Love the Meeple ban.
It's not late enough, is it?
Yeah, that's a respect ban.
The Roidz.
It's a team of gays with all the short names again.
Very short names.
Well, Enigma might make it out though. But there's no Huggy.
There's no Huggy, yeah. It's no one cares if there's no Huggy. The hype's gone. No one plays Invoker, do they? In this of these players?
Nope, none of them have.
I don't think anyone's an Invoker player here, so okay.
no,
I'll leave
unless-
it.
We've got above 50 games on Invoker.
Okay, thank you, Statman. Statman Dan.
Yeah, Statman Dan.
10 seconds remaining.
He'll stay in the pool. We saw a couple of pucks last time. I think Jack played one of them and Oli played the other.
Yeah.
Yep.
Radiant team pick.
First
Hero?
pick already.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, denying it from Drekkon.
Yeah. Is that Roidz?
Roidz, yeah.
Or-
Definitely Roidz.
Roidz likes the tusk.
Definitely Roidz. That's actually quick for Drekkon. He didn't use any reserve time. I think that's a first.
They must have spent a bit of time because
Tusk
they
is
were.
a personal
10
favourite
seconds
for
remaining.
Christian, I believe.
I think Roidz will play it
Got no
though.
stats to back that one up.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
We'll see.
With the Jakiro, it is actually Rich's highest win rate hero.
Okay.
Over how many games?
He's got 21 games played, 67%
Ooh.
win rate.
It's not a massive number of games, but still a good win rate.
I wonder if Cosmic Chopsticks will get pushed to the support position though, or off lane. He does prefer off lane, as I've said before. But I know that also Brexx likes to play off lane as well.
Brexx is
But
pos
we'll
4 quite a lot of the time as well, so he may
Yeah.
go for that option.
Have him mid. Flatulent Veteran will be safe lane.
Fraudulent.
Raunculent. It's a new word.
Right.
He's gassy, mate. Not fantastic.
I'd just say veteran because
Yes, veteran.
that flatulent part is unnecessary. I'm not even sure why it's there.
To confuse people like me who can't read properly.
Yeah, no, it's because you're colourblind.
Yeah, I was about to say that. God damn. Beat me to it.
I think I had a lot of time to think about this. You think they could have taken 30 seconds to pick the Tusk while they discussed their second pick?
Ooh.
No, but that's the Drekkon way. He likes to use that reserve time. Has a round table discussion, you know.
Void Spirit. Have we actually seen a Void Spirit in the house?
We
We
did see
have.
one, which
Veteran
did
played him, I
it did
think.
terribly, unfortunately.
Yes, it
Yeah.
lost.
Remaining.
No
It's
offense to
significant.
Okay.
veteran.
Yeah, no offense to veterans play a Void Spirit, but the hero did not have the impact.
Radiant team.
Disruptor.
Oh,
Whoa,
now
quick picks, bam, bam, bam.
Ooh.
Now we know press F to pay respects, hashtag GLHF is a very good Brewmaster player, but he's not in this game.
Well,
No, but they must
actually,
have been inspired.
Do you?
10 seconds remaining.
Rich with Cosmic Chopsticks does actually have 4 games on Brewmaster.
Can you look at
Whoa.
Flood stats for Brewmaster? Because I think he's a very good
Okay.
Brewmaster player.
Rich
Or
has
he-
won every one of his 4 games.
Wow.
But let's check up Flood because he should have quite
He has
a lot of
played
games.
67 games on Brewmaster.
Woo!
There you go.
Won 61% of it.
Yeah, so I think we
Pretty
have.
Ooh, that's pretty
But-
good.
He has not played it for over a year now.
Nice.
Okay.
It's like riding a bike, isn't it?
Well, but the bike's changed all of its gear system completely.
Yeah.
So now it's a unicycle.
Like, but you never ride it backwards.
Yeah. It's not quite the same.
I think that Lena might be Owen. Owen likes
I
playing.
mean,
Lena.
the first battle and the ult haven't changed, so
True,
it's like
true.
riding 50% of a bike.
Yeah, yeah, he's changed to like a a road bike.
Yeah, it's gone from road bike to penny farthing.
Oh, penny farthing is awful. They're running out of reserve time. 25 seconds. Come on, Drekkon, what are you gonna do?
One day.
Give us a tanky offlaner. That is
Yeah.
not what I
Not
was
a tanky
expecting.
offlaner, but it's a pretty good core.
But
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it does against Brewmaster, because Brewmasters can just get rid of all the illusions.
Disruptor
Yeah, and
also
also
clocking in
there's-
place.
Bit of an issue that there's a lot of AoE on Dire at the moment. You've just picked an illusion hero.
10 seconds
Like every single one of those characters, almost every ability is AoE.
Pretty much, yeah.
5 seconds
Okay.
remaining.
Maybe they're just confident, but they
A
don't
lot
have
of
any.
carries were in the pool.
Oh yeah, we've got
Wraith King.
Brave King Terrorblade.
Terrorblade. Yeah, we saw a good Terrorblade from Jack. Bloodseeker's been played as core a few times.
Mhm.
Razor is there.
There is also the Tiny, I guess.
Wraith King.
Yeah.
They
Brave
just,
King and TB are the two big carries left, so definitely going to see one of those picked up from Dire, I expect.
I
Unless
just,
they want to go for this aggression Bloodseeker.
Or of course there is a bounty hunter in the pool. we've
And it's
seen
Oli, yeah, you're right.
yeah, true.
Oli bounty hunter
Ollie's
in
bounty
time.
core. I know he likes. He's been experimenting with bounty core, so like not just going first item ags.
Yeah, I
Bounty
think
hunter.
it's situationally good. I don't think it gets a PL though. It's going to work. Brave King is pretty
Yeah,
safe because
that
you can
makes
build
sense.
Radiance and it's a good PL item, and you can also go Mjolnir, which is also good against PL.
Yeah, they've got enough AoE to be honest. He just needs to be. Yeah, he's a nice frontliner. I think look at the tankiness of the Dire with the Brewmaster engaging and the Wraith King, whereas the Radiant they're
10
quite
seconds
squishy to be honest. I mean, who are they going to pick to round up their lineup? Maybe they'll go for the Earth
5
Shaker
seconds
because.
remaining.
Oh, actually, maybe not.
What do they need?
Yeah, I'm trying to
I think
think.
it's going to
though.
be Void mid, or maybe Ross, or maybe even Lena mid and a Void off lane with the Tusk. So you might be looking for a position 5.
I feel like they're too squishy, the Radiant. That's my
Yeah,
take.
I mean, definitely.
Who's going to frontline for their team? They guess they can pick someone off quickly with Tusk and Void, but they don't have anyone to tank for them.
Fuck.
Ooh, so that's Puck mid.
I need good silence against the Void Spirit if he manages to get it.
More
Way
AoE.
of handing down, locking down Void Spirit. More AoE, yeah, as
Yeah.
well. Every single one of those abilities again.
Yeah, Puck's good for that. Locking down Phantom Lancer is quite good. You can coil him and silence him. It's a very long
10
silence
seconds
duration.
remaining.
It's going to be a pretty rough PL game, actually.
I think it
5
will be.
seconds remaining.
Yeah,
I think if they wanted to play an Illusion Hero, they would have done a lot better picking up a Terrorblade, but
I agree. Yeah, Terrorblade. Terrorblade can also, as far as I know, he can ult one of the Brewmaster split things if he needs to sunder it for health.
would be. I was wondering that, yeah. It was
Maybe
pretty
not
important that you do that.
Not the magic immune one, the green one, but the other two you should be able to do it on.
Do you swap health percentage or raw? It's percentage, right?
It's percentage, yeah, it's percentage.
Yeah, so even if the Bruce thing was there, he'd still get all of his health back.
Yeah.
Pretty important.
Okay.
Oh,
They have some engage, but Clockwork is not massively durable. Now I know Roidz plays quite a good
Is
clock,
Bloodbrood.
so I'm guessing if JCA likes Tusk, as was reported by our Statsman, we'll see JCA Tusk and Roidz Clockwork with a Ross Void Spirit mid. No,
Okay,
Roidz
Roidz
actually took
Tusk.
Tusk. Okay,
There must be the other way around.
Said.
yeah, JCA Clockwork then.
I
he
think
got-
this die draft just plays itself a lot easier. You have a lot of tanky initiation, you have Puck for control, and the Radiant just needs to essentially get a lot of pickups with these Tusk.
Owen Clockwork.
Owen Clockwork. Okay.
JCA Phantom.
JCA
Lancer.
Phantom Lancer.
This is not how I expected, but it's going to be Ross Void. I agree with what Bay is saying. I just think the Dire have the easier lineup, and in the in-houses, the easier to execute lineup just tends to win. So we'll have to see what happens though. Obviously, there's
I don't think
always
I've
room
ever
for
seen
error.
Ross play Void Spirit.
No, neither have I. I mean, he's only
It's a
been picked
good
once.
global mid.
It is good mid. But I've not seen it before. Can you check? Can you run some stats by that? How many times he played it?
I'm looking at
The most common phrase whenever there's a Void Spirit is, "What does he do?"
Okay,
Nobody
right.
knows what he does.
in long Dota 2 career, he has only played 2 games of Void Spirit
2 games.
with a whopping win rate of 50%.
Ooh.
That's 1-1. Quick maths
Yeah.
right there.
The
Wow, quick math. We love quick
The
maths
last
on
time he
stream.
played Void Spirit was 5 months ago.
So he's only played him twice ever. I mean, he's quite a complicated hero, to be fair. like knowing when to go in and combining your spells. None of the spells individually do a lot of damage. You have to put all 4 of them together to get the kill. So we'll see.
I'm locked on a player camera right now, I think.
Aye. That's unfortunate.
Yep, I'm locked on Rich Cam for some reason.
Can you tell?
dedicated
the best
Rich
cam, right.
Yes, yeah.
Hey, that's your
Best
job.
cam.
Just lock on Rich the whole time. I'm gonna put it on my stream. Put the little title, Rich Cam, just put it in the corner. So you can always see it. Wherever he goes. Featured player cam.
Oh, yes, featured player. Oh, my God,
If you hit
I'm locked on Rich. Why is this happening? Why can I not
can you not escape or something? How do you even lock on someone? I want to do that sometimes, but I don't know how to.
I double click on.
You can double click that portrait.
The portrait, yeah, at the bottom.
That teleports there, but does it lock onto them? Oh yeah, it
Yeah, if you
does.
double click it,
Yeah,
it'll
it does, yeah.
Oh,
But I
that's
can't
cool.
dissociate it, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Like, I can literally only watch what Rich is doing.
Looks like we've got some fight happening top lane already. Battery assaults come out. Beautiful shards, catches both, but Brexx doing a lot of damage with the dual breath. I think Veteran's going to die. There's now 4 heroes top. Light Strike Ray does miss, but it will still get the kill. Okay, alternative cams on as well. It's easily going to be 2 for Radiant top because they've got 4 heroes here. So they have to abandon bot. Oh well. 2 for 2. We got a first blood. Who picked up the first blood? It was Roidz Tusk.
Interesting.
F10, remember Dan, by the way.
Don't you worry, I've already got it going.
Oh,
yeah.
here we go.
Yes, here we go.
That's
Stat
one
man.
stat going up already.
I'm so ready for this.
And we got stats, man. We can do
We've got
interviews.
Rich Cam.
Rich Cam. Bay's there just to tell us,
Right,
update us with what happens
free.
with Rich.
I'm free.
Oh, you're free. Broken free of Rich.
From Rich.
I like that ward there.
I'm
That
not locked
Radiant
in
ward.
Disruptor. Does that bot the camp? That's right. Yeah, Rich is blocking the easy camp for the bot lane. Put it in the trees.
Does that work?
That's quite a hard one to deal with, actually. Yeah, it's in the radius. The radius
Oh,
is like this.
that's some flame.
Oli the Optimist.
He plays a lot of puck, but badly. That's what you're saying. Good. That's a lot of puck games, more than me. But I guess he has played 11,000 Dota games, so, you know.
And I also think that his bad win rate is because he picks really, really bad items on puck. He always builds Drekkon when he's behind, and it's just like, it's not going to work.
Yeah, when you're behind, you need to change your itemization. I actually think auto-attack puck is best at the moment. I've carried some games with it.
Oh, they might be killing Brew Bomb.
Can see that on the alternative cam. Looks like he's just got away.
Ooh, is it Drunken Brawl?
Oh, Brexx. He's
Drunken Brawler.
a little bit caught out. Trying to tango through the
shot.
trees. But I think he's going to escape. Oh, there's a creep. It's blocked him in.
creep.
Oh, the
Tango through the
creep.
tree.
That
He's
creep.
panicking.
What's Owen doing? Why is Owen not turning up? Okay. That was a bit of miscoordination there.
Oh,
Tag team only just comes out. Actually, they're going to get Veteran for it. So all that time, it was like 10 minutes trying to kill Brexx, and then they just turn around and kill Veteran instantly.
And that's the better kill rate.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Brexx has done the smart thing of cutting down one tree, but then that creep walked in behind and just blocked him off.
What? Creep's working. Working for the team.
I'm going to be curious to see what Brexx goes for his skill build on Jakiro. We see a lot of Jakiros put points into Liquid Fire early for the lane harass, but not a fan personally. I like getting early levels of Ice Path and leveling up Dual Breath.
Me too, but I think we see every variety of Jakiro build. I've seen no Ice Path as well. Just like 404, so you're gonna have to see what Brexx chooses for. I mean, every Jakiro player's got their own style, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Brexx is walking into dangerous territories. Roidz has the tag team up again.
Oh, again, I'm stuck.
Oh, this tree! Roidz got path!
Oh, that was pretty unlucky. Owen has no mana. Meanwhile, there was a kill in mid lane. Ollie's actually picked off Ross already. Is it because he brought the bottle to himself earlier?
Oh, he hasn't got a point in phase shift. He's gone 2-2-0.
Wow, yeah,
A
fair
lot
enough.
of damage.
Well, it's
Yeah, I think
280
Roidz
magic
valued
damage.
the points in Waning Rift, right? Because of the extra Silence duration against the Void Spirit. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's not massively long, but you know, any damage helps. And I guess if he doesn't think he's going to phase shift the Resonant Pulse, Ross trying to do some return damage, but it's not enough to kill Puck.
I guess it's true. There's not much to actually phase shift against the Void Spirit because it's kind of, if you phase shift his Remnant, you're still going to get caught when you come out of phase shift, and then it's really hard to avoid Resonant Pulse. It's so fast.
That's true.
Loving those titles, Dan.
Poor veteran.
That's really good.
Core's being called out. I like to see Oli doing work in mid lane though. That's nice.
Or bottom, they're going on Drekkon. It's a good kinetic field from Rich. They will get him.
Unlucky.
Lina just caught out of position. A lot of control and slow from the Brewmaster and the Disruptor.
He needs some mana though. He's queued up a Basilius, so hopefully he'll send that in. Whereas Disruptor's opted for early boots. It looks like Flood is the one picking up the Buckler and the Basilius, whereas Chopsticks is just gone for boots.
Full greed. Yeah, maybe I would have liked to have seen Rich start with a Basilius in this lane.
That'd be a kill on Puck, perhaps mid.
Yeah, he's trying to bottle up. He's got the Arcane Rune. He's just got enough mana. He's going to jaunt away. Thank for the Arcane Rune giving him enough mana. Resonant Pulse doesn't quite catch.
Ooh.
Oli will just get away.
No bottle though. He's going to have to ferry some regen out here. Otherwise it's going to be quite hard to lane here against Ross.
Well, 25 seconds and he can get the bounty. That 5-minute rune really helps out in mid lane. I think Oli should go for it. Yeah, he's going to go for the bounty.
It's like there's going to be a fight for the bot rune. Ross and Rich going head to head.
Oh, they always go head to head.
It's like a famous fight. Oh,
Yeah,
does that
it
kinetic field deny the rune? Not quite. Actually gets Light Striker raid.
Oh, he
Drekkon.
gets it.
Trouble.
He gets it.
Ollie's rotating though with the rune. Yeah, smart from Ross to back off here.
That's 3 runes for the Dire. Oh no, it's 2 runes. There's still
Big
one
fight
left.
top.
Looks like Owen's gone down. I think Roidz will too. He's got no mana.
Max
Very
has a
little
stun
health.
coming up now.
There's the stun. Oh, Ross trying to save Roidz.
3 levels up in the pulse is quite big damage here. He will probably get the kill, I expect.
Oh, but
Whoa.
Jakiro, I mean, Ross is a slow hero. I guess he got slow. No, Liquefy doesn't
He
slow.
hasn't got boots yet either.
295 speed, it's very slow. There's no way that's going to catch him, but he does save his brother and get a return kill. Is good.
Meanwhile, Ollie's cracked level 6 in mid, so a bit of an experience lead.
Not last hitting as well, but does have more denies, so that's probably giving him the extra XP. Doing quite a lot of damage to Ross.
Yeah, Resonant Pulse is a good ability, but it doesn't stop you from any magical burst, so Puck will have a pretty good lane here. Picks up a haste rune as well, so he's going to run bottom, but they see him on the ward.
But are
Ward
they
takes-
paying enough attention? He is in haste. Okay, they have seen him and they're going to go back. Ward saved lives.
okay,
Or
hang on.
he's not going to go back.
They're going
Okay.
to catch him. They're going to drop the green card
Leashed.
instantly.
Get silence. Can you not doppelgang out of the... Okay, he saved the doppelgang, but I don't
Oh, the
think... he's
brilliant
gonna-
stun from Ross. Hit all 3 of them with the Light Strike Array. Actually saves his PL's life.
Wow, and
Oh,
another
and
stun.
it's
Actually going to pick off
double
Rich.
NSA.
And he does not go down.
I think he attacked Ollie for the last
Yeah, I
3
think it was the wrong auto attack. That's tragic. Oh, lots of TPs going.
Also CP'd.
Ollie had TV'd mid on 0 mana, and Ross has his ult.
Veteran is dead. Brexx trying to kill Owen. Light Strike Ray just catches him on the edge. They don't have any mana though for spells. Nor Owen, nor Roidz, nor Drekkon.
He's
Brexx
got
breathes
that
fire at the
skin.
trees. He hates trees.
He was trying to catch Owen in the tree line, but
Oh, Drekkon just
Ross.
picks off with the Dragon Slave. Fantastic. Good rotation there. And he brought the Ring of Basilius top as well. But I think they're all going to run away. Back to base, they're all very low. Drakken's going to say, yep, free XP for me. Oh, Arcane Boots on Clockwork now. It's going to help them out in lane. I often see Tranquils on a Clockwork, but
yeah,
This
especially
Arcane can work
between
too.
4. That extra movement speed.
But what
really helps
pos-
initiating.
oh, I mean, he's almost got the same last hits as Roid, so it's hard to say who's 4 and who's supposed to be 5 in that lane. 3 or 4. They're kind of the same. I think Clockwork considers himself the 3. Oli got his clarity up. It's going to be cancelled by Resonant Pulse. Come on, just use Resonant Pulse. Cancel his clarity. Go on. Oli still doesn't have a single point of phase shift, but he's got maximum waning rift.
Illusion.
Guess the cooldown goes down as well when you level it up.
Ollie's also done a much better job of controlling runes here, which is super important for a puck considering he's playing on 0 HP and mana all game. But he's ganking top at the moment. They have vision of them. It's nice observer ward.
Fortunately, Brew does go down the bot lane. Out comes the Dream Coil. It's going to keep Brexx
Depending on the
alive.
clockwork, who's tanky. They should really have gone on the Lina here, but they all will pick him
They're going
off.
to get both. I'm pretty sure about
Yeah,
that.
they're going to get both.
Reckon only stuns Oli. He's surrounded. Good rotation. Oli TPing straight back mid. See, he hardly even lost a creep wave there. Does Roidz...
Rotation from the puck.
Does Ross have the means to kill Puck? He's going to try. Just
Yeah,
go for it. Go for it.
If he committed before he backed off, if he committed straight away on Oli's TP, he would have killed him, I'm sure.
Yeah, I
I
think he
don't
could
think
have
Ross,
done.
like Ross's lack of experience in Void Spirit, he might not know his damage.
Tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, there was another kill on Flood bot. Yeah, that's 2 kills for Phantom Lancer on Flood in a very short period of time. It's going to help out the Phantom Lancer, who's now hit level 7. Okay, so Phase Boots and Tranquils seem to be more popular than Arcane on Clock.
Very big number.
Yeah, I think players really prioritize the movement speed on Clockwork, being able to catch up to people, keep on top of them with the battery assault.
Yeah,
A
Phase
little bit
Boots
of
and
mana
Zama.
sure helps in spam, but you don't really need to be doing that much mana spam on Clockwork.
No. And Ross goes in, tries to burst Oli, but Brexx is there.
He's going to break the coil instead of using Dissimulate. Interesting decision there.
Okay.
I'm sure I agree.
Maybe he just had a brain fart.
Oh, bot lane Rich trying to sneak the outpost for the 10 minutes.
Oh!
Patient is life.
And also doesn't get the outpost.
Yeah, the least you could have done there was commit for the outpost.
Yeah. I think you have to commit if you're going for it. Just-
He has had a relatively free lane so far, but so is the Wraith King. Both of them are farming pretty decently, but it's once again, I think Ross playing mid, he always farms very, very well. Like, he has the highest CS at 10 minutes. It's not as high as you'd maybe like it to be, but he is definitely, is he top of the net worth as well?
Yeah, he is,
quite
yeah.
comfortably, actually.
Even though Oli has 2 kills and no deaths, he's still behind in net worth by about 300. Looks like something might happen bot lane.
Walks under the sentry. Did that observer just die? There was a ping from the Lina, so I think they know the Jakira is down here. He's going to walk under another sentry ward here as well.
They have vision though.
Big TP's in. Owen has hook shot on Clockwork.
Yeah, they have seen them all. There's a lot of rotation. We've got 4 on the Radiant.
Oh!
Clockwork hook goes straight in. He's going to get Cosmic Chop 6. Brexx trying to do what he can, but he's going to go down as well. 2 JCA, who's now dominated. There's a full rotation from the Radiant. Void Spirit was there if needed, but they already had 4 heroes. Whereas Oli hadn't quite got there in time. I mean, if he had, he'd have quite a big impact. He's level 9.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. It has no arms to defend
While
itself.
Wraith King's like, yeah, give me the farm. I'm going to farm.
Yeah, full vision on that rotation just to allow them to completely control that fight.
I mean, we
And
are
I think the pick-off potential on Radiant is way stronger than on Dire. Without Puck, especially, if Puck's not there, they actually have quite a hard time knocking people down.
I'm just looking at the hero levels here, and Brewmaster's actually quite low. Even the support Lina has managed to pick up level 7. But, you know, Brew's got level 6, that's all that matters, really.
It's like PL's TP top now. PL with a faster fusel this game could be quite scary, especially against Brew. The infamous enough for doing my power isn't going to work if he has no mana.
True, but he's going to have to do him quite a lot of time before he gets the ult off. It's only 125 mana.
How much does the fusel burn?
Like 30-ish, my guess.
Type of fusel.
40.
40 mana a target, so...
16
how
for
much mana does it
illusions. 16 per illusion.
need? Okay.
And PL can make a lot of illusions very, very quickly.
Yeah,
they're
I mean,
rolling
it's
on
one thing
Brexx?
that if Brew uses... Okay.
Tag team. Brexx, and he's going to die. They've still got Walrus Punch, misses the hook. So Cosmic Chop's just going to stay alive. Dropping a lot of damage onto JCA. He's going to get away. Brexx doesn't die. He does actually die to the Clockwork Flare. Ollie's back though. He's TP'd in, picks off Roidz. JCA's going to fall too. So that worked out well for the Dire. Oli did have a double damage rune with him, so we're going to use that to push the tower. Nearly level 11.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, Ben might go for a kill bottom. He's going to pop the split.
That should get a solo kill on Lina. Do they have any TPs from their team? Probably not, because they all went top. Okay, he's grouping him up, dispels him. Nice stun. Yeah, good play with Brew there. Is that enough to pick him off, though? Oh, Roid's going to keep him alive. And it's going to time out. Oh, he doesn't get the hit.
Oh, the neutral!
Oh, the neutrals!
Oh, that is unfortunate. Good TP in from Roidz. And Flood will have to back.
I like that snowball interaction. The Brew split timed out, so he went back to the Earth Panda, but the snowball then went past him. And then the shards, which were attempting to lock Ben in, then actually acted as a barrier.
Looks like they're getting a kill mid. Brexx just gets picked off. Owen using his hook shot every time it's on cooldown, pretty much.
Middle tower is under attack.
I love Clockwork. Really enjoy that hero.
Ross is rushing Aghanims on Void Spirit. Really nice item against Puck.
True. Can never say no to lots of silences. How much is the silence?
Step in and Resonate Pulse. Puck instantly silenced, and that's a lot of burst damage going to come through. I think Oli needs to be rushing yours after Blink here.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe he will. Or I hope
He's
so.
going to kill Dagon. 100% going to kill Dagon. It's Oli.
You think it's gonna go? He's gonna go Blink Dagon. He took the damage talent at level 10, not the cast range. So that makes me think he's gonna go for some sort of like Monkey King bar or something weird like that. It's Oli, you never know.
He has got his Blink Dagger now. He's going to go back and regen. So I expect a gank from the Puck coming up very shortly.
It's nice that Radiant have had a good early game because we feel like their lineup's a little bit trickier to play in the late game. So having an advantage is nice.
Yeah, and Ross being top of the net worth right now is pretty important for him. Being ahead on Void Spirit.
True.
PL has his Diffusal flying in.
That's a big item.
So a couple of big items, yeah.
Are they going to find
Oli
Veteran?
has queued up a Yules in his
Okay.
Have they seen Veteran yet? They've just found him. Roy's just walking in and tag teaming. Traps him up. But they're so close to the tier 2 tower, and in comes the TPs. Veteran, of course, has his ultimate. So he's just going to come back to life. Do they have the damage to kill him again?
He's snowballing on the Jakiro.
Okay, he gets him out the cogs. Owen misses the hook shot. I think he's going to have to back out. Oli's in here as well. Owen is taking a lot of damage. He's going to fall. Do they have enough to chase Roidz? Oli's doing what he can. Roidz trying to juke. Gets hit by the ice bar. He's dead. I think Flood may actually go down to JCA here. He's got no mana to ult. He tries to use the magic stick and ult, but he loses all his mana in the time it takes for him to cast his ult. So yeah, you were right, Dave. I mean, Diffusal's doing really good against Brewmaster.
Yeah, I was trying to say earlier when we got cut off is that, yeah, you know, if Brew's on full mana and PL goes on him and he casts his instantly, fine. But if he drops his W and his Q, he drops 200 mana instantly. And then 125 mana seems like quite a lot.
And that's exactly what happened. So yeah, that's a good solo pickoff for the Phantom Lancer. But the problem with that team fight that happened in Dire Jungle is they found Wraith King, but he's the one hero you don't really want to find because the Reincarnate delays 3 seconds, then he comes back to life on full HP. He's a tanky hero, and all his team TP'd in. So, bit of a tragedy.
Yeah, super hard to just instantly disengage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. It has no
But then they did get a solo pickoff on the Brew, so that did really well for the Radiant. Mid tower denied. Is that the first tower down?
They didn't really lose anyone. They lost their supports, right? They lost the Clock and the Tusk, but they didn't lose a core. And Brew dying is pretty bad. Brew from behind feels really bad.
True, he's pretty much just an ult machine now. His ult's still good, but when you're low level, it's not ideal.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oli hasn't died yet, it's 4-0. Doing the best on his team by quite a margin, nearly level 13. Looks like they're going to try and go and Void Spirit. They've got the stun. Perfectly chaining the silence. But can he just get out of the leash? Is he able to dissimulate? No, he just breaks it again. They tried to save him. Is it enough to save him? It is! Roidz just gets in with the snowball. Fantastic play from him. I thought for certain Ross was dead there. Cosmic Chopstick just doesn't quite get the kinetic field on Owen. So Owen's going to walk away. Oli is going to come back in. Chooses not to. Gets a big silence. Owen taking a lot of damage. Now Veteran's in. A Wraith King with first item Maelstrom, so he's just going to chop. All the skeletons are out as well. And that's 2 strong kills for the Dire. That's exactly what they need at this point in the game.
Roidz is doing some sick saves. Oh,
I really thought Ross was dead there. Can you not dissimulate out of the Dream Coil? Can you not use it at all? Because I'm sure he would have used it if he could, right?
Yeah, he didn't use it at all in that engagement.
Yeah, there's no way you forget about it.
It doesn't root now. It doesn't root, right? You can still use movement abilities.
Yeah, you can. I'm not sure. I think if you're in Dream Coil, usually you can blink out of it. Let's see what it says.
It breaks the coil if you blink out of it, but because Dissimilate makes you like invulnerable, I don't know if it'll break it.
I think actually they changed it. I'm trying to think. I think when you're co-op and you get caught in the Dream Coil, you can't blink at all. I think that was actually a change that happened to make Puck more powerful. So maybe you can't use it at all. Maybe it disables all movement sort of abilities. We'll have to check that later.
But yeah, definitely have to check.
But Roidz saves his brother once again. He's got the Aghanims now. How long is the silence? I don't know if it says anywhere. It doesn't say on the tooltip. Can we find out how long the silence is?
Why is the tooltip so bad?
I know, some tooltips are descriptive, some are like, nah, it silences. How long? Nah. Who cares?
Yeah, I doubt it's as long as the duration of the Aghanims of the actual buff, so I doubt it's a 10-second silence. It'll be a little bit broken.
Yeah, I just typed in Dota 2 wiki Ross instead of Void Spirit.
Nice.
So the silence is
2 seconds. It's not very long.
But you've got 2 of them, so that's 4 seconds big AoE silence. So why not? Sure. Oh, and it gains 2 charges, whereas it only had 1 charge, so that's kind of adding in more damage as well.
Yeah, you mentioned the Wraith King when Maelstrom first time, so he's going to rush that Mjolnir instead of going for a Radiance build this game.
Fair enough. Early Mjolnir's quite a lot of damage to single target. Doing some damage on Wraith King. He does have his ultimate though.
Ooh, dodges the Static Storm. I think he's just doing a little bit of a damage check here more than anything, just to see how much he does.
Ooh, I saw a smoke. Owen a smoke pretty much by himself. Is he going to go on someone? Goes straight for Rich. Is he going to go down though? Owen taking a lot of damage, but so is Cosmic Chop 6. He will go down. Brewmaster ult comes up. A lot of work happening. Chop 6 running away from the illusions. Phantom Lance doing big damage though. Actually takes Veteran down. Burns all his mana, so he's not going to get the Reincarnate off. So that's a 1-for-1 at the moment, but they have lost their core. Oli now got the Dream Core. Ross does manage to get a pick off on Cosmic Chop 6, who was very low in the back of the fight. Oli dodging Lena's stun. They're going in. Snowball keeping them up. Brexx with the big stun. Great move against the Snowball. It looks like Flood is completely stuck in the middle there. Is he going to die? Drekkon very low though. He's actually just going to fall to Brewmaster. Oli keeping himself alive with the phase shift. Stun comes out on Ross. Just hits him. How did they even hit him on the edge of that ice bath? Oli's very low. Just uses himself in time. Fantastic play, but gets taunted and he's going to go down. A really back and forth fight here. It looks like, is it 2 kills each? Oh, 3 kills because Rich is already back up. Ross still going in. Hook shot doesn't quite. Oh, does actually still pick up the kill because of the taunts as well. And Veteran's back already. Still has Reincarnate. But not when JCA's in. I mean, he's in Diffusal, and again, no mana. He's going to die yet again. So that's 2 deaths in quick succession for their core Wraith King. Ross also picked up 6 kill streak. That's 500 gold.
There were 2 really big things in this fight that came like really obvious. One, Diffusal versus Wraith King prior to level 20 talent. Really, really rough. Just lost mana twice and didn't even get an ult off. The second one is Oli went Yules, which we talked about him definitely wanting. Actually, really nice setup for Void Spirit. He uses himself. He just dropped the Remnant on him. He instantly gets taunted when he lands.
Yeah, it did really good work.
So actually, yours is pretty rough for Puck. If the Void Spirit doesn't use his Remnant, it's not.
Oli's managed to find Owen, very low HP. I don't know why that was happening, but it did. But he's going to get away because it's Puck, so. I mean, Wraith King is not even level 13 yet, so he is still about 7 about 7 levels away from his Reincarnate, no mana cost. So he's going to have a really tough time in these fights. I mean, he does not have a big mana pool. I guess he can just hold 3 mangoes, and if he's about to die, just eat them all at once. I mean, that's the only thing he can do, really. Does he even have a wand? No, there's no wand. At least a wand means you can have it ready. I think he should have picked up at least a wand or some mangoes this game.
Yeah, definitely a wand. I don't think mangoes would help because if you pop them early, they lose mana on the illusions hitting you. You probably end up not getting your ult off. What about Star Ring? Probably not as well. It's a pretty rough ranking against a PL that has farm. Even with the Mjolnir, he can't do that much.
But a wand is...
One definitely would have been good.
Oh, it looks like they get a pick off on Jakiro, poor Brexx. Yeah, wand is what, 15 times 20, 300 mana? I think at max charges, so you can pop that, you're definitely going to get your ult off. Although it does heal you as well, which makes you stay alive longer, which means you get hit more. So, maybe.
Yeah.
Whereas Soul Ring kills
you. He's going to put BKB now. So I wonder if he should have maybe just left it at a Maelstrom and finished the BKB.
He's 5
very
levels
weak now. Ross
below
still 18.
Yeah, 5 levels behind on your core. That's not the situation you want to be in.
And he's about to finish a BKB, only a couple of 100 gold away. And then what can you really do? You can't lock down the Void Spirit.
There it is. BKB Void Spirit. So Ross didn't have the greatest early game. He did farm well, but made a few errors on the hero. But now he's just snowballing, probably because he's so good at farming. And he's got the hang of his abilities now. So yeah, good play from Ross.
JCA queues up a Skadi as well, not even the Manta style, just keeping it at Yasha.
Oh, looks like Ross has gone in. He's just dived the entire enemy team by himself. Gonna instantly kill Cosmic Chopsticks. No, not quite actually. Cosmic will get away. Gets killed by the rocket flare, but Ross is gonna go down. I'm not entirely sure why he felt like he could dive the entire enemy team by himself.
Yeah.
That was an interesting decision. I mean, did he even use his BKB? Oh, it's still not.
Still on the Courier.
Oh no! Did he think he had it? That
He
is
must have, right?
tragic.
There's no way you do a double aggressive step like that if you don't think you have PKB.
Oh, they just missed it. But I think Owen's going to fall as well. So that is 3 kills for the Dire, which is exactly what they need. And a kill on Ross.
Yeah, I didn't notice, but Puck went for the phase shift attack.
Hey,
Pretty good
Charlie,
FPL,
how you doing?
actually. Just hit all the illusions. Maybe helps you figure out which one's real faster.
Welcome to our Dota in-house.
Yeah, that was a big, big throw from Ross. Why did you double step into that?
Been casting
Instantly gets
pretty
that
much one a
explode
day
and
for probably a week now. And I'm uploading them to YouTube too. It's been tons of fun.
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
pretty
was not
much.
a quick maths there from Ross.
I mean, I like the idea of thinking you're so strong, you're so fed that you just go in, but he took it to the extreme and went by himself into the enemy team under the tower.
That's not gonna hold fortification in place.
That's an interesting stat there. Thanks, Statman Dan. I really
my
like
logic on that
that.
is that you buy it when you're really, really ahead, so therefore it has a good win rate.
And Ross has just gone in. And is he going to get Brexx by himself? Just misses the second Astral Step. Almost kills him with the Resonant Pulse, but not quite. He does have his BKB. Now he's going to pop it. And I don't think he has a damage though. I think he's just going to have to run out. But he seems to be trying to stay in for some reason. Does get a big, Resonant Pulse off, giving him a lot of shield.
He was just making the most of that 10-second BKB, but no kills for him.
No.
The Dire's top tower is doing its
What
best.
level is he?
Although
Level 9.
just misses.
You know
Owen
what?
just out of range.
Oh, it looks like we had a fight here. Sorry, just missed the start of that. Roidz has got the Essence Ring. Is it going to keep him alive? No, he's going to go down. Ross doesn't have BKB because he used it when he got caught there. He's been silenced for a long time, brought back by Disruptor. Just manages to Astral Step away. Flatulent Veteran is quite low. He does have Reincarnate, so he's not going to be too scared. He has full mana as well. So again, they just pick off Roidz, and the rest of them get away.
I think Ross really wants to fight while Bruce Flit is down, and a couple of the ults were down from Dire, but JCA just wants to farm. He's just gone to hit jungle during all this, and Ross can't do it alone.
True, he does need to start turning up to these fights. I don't understand, is the Phantom Lancer got Manta coming to him? Because he's got Ultimate Orb Yasha, but yet he's queued up the rest of Skadi. So he's actually
no,
going
he
to go...
goes straight Skadi. Doesn't even care for Manta style, which is a big mistake.
Yeah, me too, because there's silence that you can get rid of, basically, from, like, Puck. Very long silence. He's got no way to deal with it at the moment. Oli is level 20. Oli is somehow the highest level in this game. And we keep talking about Ross, but yeah, Oli's managed to pick up the levels.
Oli's been doing a lot more farming, while Ross has been doing a lot more fighting. So he's managed to catch himself back up. They're still ahead on net worth on the Void Spirit and the PL, but only just. Both the cores for Dire are only a couple of hundred behind their respective partner lanes. Oli queuing up a Hex next, so he's gone for this, like, he's gone for the auto attack kind of build, but he's not gone full auto attack items. He's building more of sort of utility stuff, it seems.
Yeah, auto attack talents, but not items. But maybe he'll eventually transition if the game goes late enough.
Max is level 16 on his Wraith King, but he's only, what's that, 600 gold from BKB? So he'll get that before he hits 20, which is going to be very important. I think once they get the BKB on the Wraith King, they should look to fight. They're going to be stronger if PL's not gone for Manta. But he's pretty close to his Skadi.
Well, you're an old school player, are you, Charlie? Well, yeah, suddenly Dota's become really popular amongst my circle of friends, and we've been playing proper full 5-on-5 in-house games.
Keeping him safe.
And I'm casting them for fun. Yeah, it's been really good.
Rich is going to get himself a 4-star.
This is
Nice support item
BVGS,
from the
stands for the
Disruptor.
Bath Video Game Society, so it's people who, you know, currently and used to go to the University of Bath here in England. But yeah, it's been really fun.
The top jungle from Radiant, looking to try and capitalize someone farming top lane, but no one home.
Yeah, they're on the opposite side.
No one home.
Are they going to try and pick up JCA here? They're going to see him on the Invis Disruptor. No, did you not see it? They saw him, the pings.
Cosmic has just walked into tower range, which is a little bit of a mistake. And he's going to go straight down. They get the stun on Ross though, but he does have BKB. Is he going to be able to pop it in time? He's just killed in CC. No, he does BKB and just manages to get away. It's too much to see. Yeah, he does just get away. Roidz keeping himself alive with Snowball, but now he's very low. Actually, he has Blinks. He's going to get away. Owen.
The BKB's here on Roidz King.
Keep himself alive. Great
Nice
ice shard. Fantastic play. Roidz showing us how versatile Tusk can be as a hero. Saving himself, saving his team. Yeah,
No,
really
it does
well
end
played.
off that Rich dies for his movement.
For the
but
cause.
For the cause.
Well, if you hold down Alt, even in game, it's not just spectating, you can actually see the tower radius. So if you use that,
Yeah.
you know that you're not going to walk into tower and you can just skirt the outside. Oh, we're drawing them now. But he instead just ran into the tower range and therefore died. So
I don't know. Did he not see the PL here? I saw a green ping, which is the Jakiro. So yeah, Rich actually must have walked past the PL while invis, and if they just drop Static Storm on him and Connect Field and his team backs him up, I think they just killed the PL.
yeah, I
And instead
agree.
he dies.
He's opted for Skadi. I want to see if he goes and finishes that Manta now. He must do. That's true. That should be one of our stats. How many times we say poor Rich every game.
Have a Rich counter.
Oli wanted me to put in an Aghanim's counter, which I will do. Looks like Roidz is just going by himself onto Veteran, but they know his team are nearby. Bit more damage onto Wraith King. He does have BKB though. He could just BKB TP. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get that in time. He just
Oh, the mana burn.
goes down. How much mana do you need? Is it 150?
150.
He's on 140.
160.
He's on 147.
Yeah, the last hit burned a little bit of
So,
mana.
so close.
Maybe greedy not to BKB TP, but you can't TP out until Walrus Punch is used. Or Hookshot, actually. It's a really rough BKB game. He just has a lot to go through it.
He does.
Yeah, he just gets caught. He's bought the Tome of Knowledge, so it looks like they're going to try and speed this Wraith King up to level 20 and get that mana, no reincarnation mana cost talent.
Yeah, it's definitely the best talent.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
A mandatory talent.
Especially this game.
Dire's top tower is
I almost don't know any scenario where you can play without it. I mean, even when they don't have mana burn heroes, you're so likely
still
to be
very,
quite
very
out of mana. Yeah, I mean, 6 skeletons, is that ever worth?
attack. Oh,
It used to be, when the skeletons were insanely broken.
Dire's top tower has fallen in battle.
Didn't it used to be 8 skeletons as well, because of the 25% nerfs?
Oh, that's probably true.
Disruptor is Rich's 5th most played hero with 53 games. 2.9 KDA. It's pretty good.
I know he's quite confident on Disruptor. I don't think maxing Thunderstrike over Kinetic Field is the right
Radiant's
move,
bottom
though.
tower is under attack. I feel sad for them.
Okay, they've placed a
Yeah,
ward here.
probably not.
Quite an aggressive ward from the Radiant. It's giving them some good vision. Let's have a look at the Radiant
Radiant's
vision.
bottom tower
Yeah, that gives
has
them
seen better days.
good information around their triangle. And they see Rich. Rich has a sentry though. Places down, is going to deward it. We're getting much better at dewarding as a group. You know, as
Well,
a...
Roach is happening. Roach is gone.
Wow, I moved over and it was gone. It was just gone.
Yeah,
Tag
same.
team and PL illusions, actually. I think that
Oh.
works. I think the illusions proc it.
Surely that'd be ridiculous if it worked. Does it?
I saw a lot of snow puffs, and I'm assuming it wasn't coming from 2 heroes.
I think the animation works, but if the damage works, then surely that's way too much damage. 100 damage per illusion. That can't be right. Okay, looks like Ross is by himself. They have Hex now, and they have Stun. I don't know if they have enough. They have more Stun. Just gets the beaky buff time. Wow, he's so fast. He has a Haste Rune, which he had in his bottle. He's going to go in, which I'm not sure if it's the right play. Owen's Clockwork Hook is countered. But he still manages to jump in, gets Cosmic Chopsticks. He's going to go down. Phantom Lancer has the Aegis, so he's going to just keep engaging, run further and further in. Ross has to be careful, he's got no BKB. Are they going to pick off JCA? Don't think so. Flatulent
Lost
Veteran.
mana.
Yep, no mana, so he's going to die yet again. Very frustrating. And he's just going to keep going. I mean, Ross
Thank God.
back in and out. I think the Brew Ult's a little bit late to this fight. Drekkon does go down. Oli picking up 2 people. JCA though, he's still in the fight, still has Aegis. They continue to chase. I think it's very hard to get a puck. Puck gets taunted, just like you said. Happens again. Roidz with the great Walrus Punch. They're going to try and chase Flood. And Flood is definitely going to go
Oh,
down.
look, it's Micro. Yeah, Phantom stays in plays. It will go down.
That's a full team wipe for the Radiant.
BKB greed from Wraith King just prior that 20 made him lose mana before he was unstunned.
Look at all these pings coming out. What team is that?
They're pushing to. They want to go push.
Okay, that's
I think it's
Ross.
really-
When you see lots of pings, it's usually Ross. Ross is
Yeah.
not a ping once kind of guy. He's a ping at least 10.
Yeah.
Can we have
He's
ping
taking control
stats?
of the game.
Oh, ping stats. That'd be.
Yeah,
I
it looks
expect
like
Open Dota has it actually.
the green
Yeah,
team are
they
doing
do.
pretty well. We actually thought the draft
Yeah,
initially
we saw Ross actually
favoured
step
the
on
green
top of his
team.
clockwork,
The
so that's why the
Radiant.
hook missed. He
That's
basically
lucky.
hooked and then instantly there was a void spirit in front of him.
Yeah, that was unfortunate, but he
yeah.
did manage to still go and get Rich anyway.
Oh.
Look at
Oh
that
my
damage
God,
onto
did you
Rich.
see that?
Chrysalis,
Oh,
double
Chrysalis, yeah.
that is a poor Rick.
He's almost level
Again.
25 as well, and that brings some of the best talents in the game. 2.5 stun on Dissimulate. Or maybe he'll just go for the damage. Looks like they're still engaging. Well, why not? There's only 2 Dire alive. Buyback on Rich.
Max has the man up here while he has his BKB active. If he died there, at least he
Well,
gets value from
the
range.
clockwork hook stuns through BKB, so that's going to hold him in place. This time he does get the reincarnate off. Going to try and do some return damage to JCA, but he's still got Aegis. There's no Brewmaster ult either. Roidz is going to go down. No, he's going to keep himself alive. Pops the Essence Ring. Tag team. Big damage to Flood. Okay, Roidz will fall. Keep him in place with the Dream Call. He's used Hex. And Oli has to get away.
Ross actually had mana for a remnant there. They could have potentially picked Oli off after his buyback, and that pretty much would have sealed the game.
There's no man to build. Phantom Lancer's somehow working out.
Oh, Astro remnant.
No, it's just gone off.
Oh, did it get eaten by the phase shift?
I don't think so. I didn't see, to be honest.
I just saw it disappear, so maybe it still triggers even though he's in phase shift.
More and more of the Dire team are coming back to life, and Ross has very low mana. Will they be able to take this Rax? They're really trying for it. There's no Aegis on JCA now. Out comes the Hex. Ross is quite low. They're doing whatever damage they can. They pop the Brewmaster ult. I think Owen's going to go down as well. Brewmaster just holding everyone back. Oh, they 4-staff away. He's got another Astral Step, so I think he's going to be fine. Drekkon's been put in the air by Brewmaster, and they're going to follow him. He uses Glimmer Cape. They don't have any detection.
Have a sentry on Rich.
Meanwhile,
We'll
Oli,
place it down.
Oli does actually pick up Owen, and he's going to pick up Drekkon as well.
They lose a range Rex. It's actually a reasonably decent trade for the Dire, I would say, and it's going to give Wraith King a chance to get his 20 now.
Which he needs
But they,
so
their
badly.
worth is kind of going out of control, and PL late game is, I think, a bit scarier than a Wraith King.
I mean, 11k is not too bad, but you know, when you've let Phantom Lancer get to the end game stage, it's not something you want to deal with. I don't think Wraith King's a good hero for dealing with Phantom Lancer when we're both 6-slotted.
Yeah, the Wraith King definitely has to be ahead, but this PL is, what, nearly 6k net worth ahead of him, so
Oh yeah, I mean,
not the way around you.
Ollie's got good net worth, and he's doing what he can with his Scythe of Ice, but it's not enough raw damage. That's the problem with Puck. Puck, oh, it looks like there was a kill. I think we missed that.
Raw. Rich again.
He just
Poor
deleted Rich. We
Rich.
need the Rich cam.
We did need the Rich cam. All the action's happening around him.
Ross circling the ring.
At least if a melee barracks is left, it does regen by itself. So that might regen enough for it to not instantly go down next time they push bottom lane.
That's true. That's why
Crossed.
they committed hard for the range racks, the melee racks, but they couldn't take it in time.
Is that going to take 5 minutes to heal to full? I'm seeing 1500 5 per second. Is it 5 per 5? I forget how that works.
Quick maths.
Is it
No,
five-
it's,
is it
it's per
5
second.
seconds?
It's per second.
It is per second. Then, yeah.
Witless Shaco, the best tier 4 item in the game, in my opinion.
Who do they put it on?
Ooh, Illusion Escape for JCA. That is a great pickup.
Oh,
Is there an argument to put the Shaco on the Wraith King? With
No.
the level 20 talent, you don't have any mana for your ult. You're basically going to get 1 stun off anyway.
Yeah, true. True. I guess you're getting double health value from it, aren't you?
I mean, he gets 50% more HP, but I think he'll take either the Leveler or the Paladin Sword.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be with the Shaco. I think it's quite funny though.
And that's both teams with a Shaco, which is lucky. Prince's Knife, fantastic item.
That's a really nice item for the puck.
Ross bullying Rich. And Ross
wow.
killed Rich only 6 times. Oh, in a 30-minute game. Okay, that's quite a lot of deaths.
Ross is just a bully.
That's what mid laners do. They bully the poor, vulnerable supports.
Pepe hand.
Ross also has this this sort of theory, this mantra that you should always pick off supports first. You shouldn't be, diving on the cores. You should pick off the
They're going
supports.
on Ross top lane. They've got
get the
Hex and
Scythe on
Prince's
him.
Knife.
But he's going to get BKB off. Okay, he seems to be caught though. Look, the leash goes through because there's a Aghanim's on the puck.
Yep.
So that's a fantastic pickup. Then it makes the core have a 8-second duration, and it goes to BKB. I think that's pretty much the best item you can buy against Ross. Will that allow them
I'm
to
pretty
turn
sure that
fights?
confirms, right, that the Dream Coil goes through any kind of movement from the Void, because he has BKB'd as well, and he could not leave. He had all his abilities up, he just couldn't do anything.
So that's pretty much the best pickup possible. So maybe this is going to turn the tide of the game. Just hold Ross in place.
Bottom barracks, better look out.
Yeah, Oli went for the big waning rift as well. He didn't go for the rapid fire, so he's gone back to a more magical utility build, I guess, on the puck.
He's hoping his Wraith King may be able to pick up some items. I'm not
So
sure
he's
about.
tuned up Basher.
I'm not sure about Basher. They have enough crowd control. He just doesn't have any damage. He needs to pick up a big damage item. I'm not sure what it is. But he could maybe get a Salt Cuirass, or is it probably too late for a Desolator?
Definitely too late for a Desolator, I think. Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard item game for Wraith King, because you kind of need to not be kited, so like a blink, but then again, as you said, no damage.
Yeah, he needs some damage, but I don't know what you consider a damage item for Wraith King at this point in the game.
Maybe that's why he's thinking Abyssal, so he can try and just get on top of a target, lock them down, and kill them.
Rapier, I think, is a good item. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good item. I
Rapier.
think he'll lose it instantly, but he can go
Yeah.
for it.
No, not instantly. He gets the reincarnate off now.
True.
So he can
He'll
delay
live
it
twice before it dies.
Yeah,
before it
true.
drops on the floor.
Oh, they've smoked.
straight through the ward, but that's okay. But the Radiant have gone. They're just like, nah, we're gone. They're looking at their jungle and they're thinking, I can't see anyone in our jungle. Maybe they've smoked. And they've just, gone away. He died 5 times. He's only died 4 times this game.
Here we go. Let's see if that's that.
Okay, they're going to get a pick off. In comes the Hex. Dream Coil straight away. He's going to pop BKB. Oh! Keeps him
this is
alive
a
with the
great
snowball.
touch snowball.
Does he manage to get away? He actually holds him off long enough for the coil to time out. So absolutely fantastic play.
Ooh.
Oh, what a tactical pause.
Owen disconnected.
I mean, Roidz pretty much, he just saved Ross once again. He waited out the entire duration of the Dream Coil, and then he could blink away? Or was it Astral Step away? How long does the snowball last?
BKB'd, right, and then walked away, I think.
What's the
I think that was-
duration of the snowball? Like, how long can you sit in it? Because it's 8 seconds on Dream Coil.
3 seconds.
Is it 3
They
seconds?
just had to wait out the majority of it. That was already a good couple of seconds. I think the one big thing that maybe they'll ask Rich to do now when they try and go on this Void Spirit is they didn't use Static Storm. The Tusk has a blink, but he doesn't have a BKB, so he can't.
Oh, but he gets brought back. Ross gets brought back.
He's
He's sitting in Glimmer. I think he's AFK. Yeah, he probably went to the toilet or something.
Oh.
This happens every single time. Every time there's a pause that even lasts 0.1 seconds, Ross is like, I'm going to the toilet. And then he just leaves.
Actually, AFK.
Well, they asked G, so if he wasn't ready, then
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean,
Shouldn't have said
that's
G.
quite unfortunate. He does have buyback though.
They said G, and then Owen on pause
Well-
anyway.
BM.
oh dearie
In
me.
every single game Owen has played.
Oh, hold on. Brexx asked G first. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. I was...
Wait, but Owen
But
on...
to be fair, Owen is not playing on his usual setup. He's using like mobile internet and on a laptop. So
Wait, but Owen paused for his own team and unpaused for his own team, and Ross was AFK. I mean, that's a bit of a fail. I said I was going to... So I told you, look, I'm not even in the chat. I told you he would have gone to the toilet. It
like
happens
you.
every time.
sweet.
At least he's keeping up his 5 deaths.
Oh, now Owen's disconnected again.
Oh dear, is that a throw then?
Well, they do have...
They're definitely going to force buyback here, right? Does the Radiant have Glyph? I presume they do.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Yeah, they do. Roshan actually 9 seconds from respawning. Well, I think the play that they should do...
Drink.
Wait, how can you see
Oh,
it's
I
9
would-
seconds?
You hover over the thing in the bottom left where the minimap is.
Ah, there, okay. I was looking at the
It
the
stands.
clock, and I was like, how do you know that's 9 seconds? Yeah, you're right. In the bottom left.
So I think what they probably won't know, but what they should do is take that tower and go straight to Roche.
Yeah.
With the Voice Spirit,
They will.
He's either going to buyback, in which case you force the buyback anyway, what you would have done going mid, but they probably would just march down mid here and force the buyback.
Yeah, force the buyback, then take Roche.
Radiant's middle tower.
Well, they have double catapult as well. Oh, where are you going? Where are they going?
But that is completely the wrong direction. You had 2
It's not even
choices. It's like, A, you go.
Oh no, the line's been drawn. The line has been drawn.
Okay, finally. I mean, A, you go Roche, or B, you take the tower. And they were like, nah, we're going to walk into the jungle. Oh, that's...
Didn't even fall
What are they doing? No, that's terrible. Okay, they are going for Roche, but Wraith King is farming the Ancients pretty much as far away from Roche as you possibly can.
Yeah, they can't do this. Oli's there, like, where's my team?
I mean,
hello?
If you
Hello?
watch this back, guys, you've messed up. You've messed up.
Oh, it's disconnected again.
Oh my goodness me.
It's alright, just micro him. I'll do it. I'll do it. It's fine. Can I do that as a caster? Oh, it doesn't let you. That's a shame.
Nah.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Let's have a look at the player levels while we're here. Level 17 on Clockwork and Disrupt is the lowest level in the game. There's 3 level 25s. Phantom Lancer, Oli, and Russ.
Level 25 and Wraith King will be really nice, getting that reincarnation fire blast. Stun all the PL illusions.
Oh no, we pause and wait for him to reconnect. They knew he was
It's a nice talent,
reconnected
really,
when they unpaused. But no, I think they just
If
made a
you
mistake.
fired, like, I mean, how many PL illusions can you have? Maximum 10? So you're talking like maybe 13, 14 PL illusions with Manta and
Also,
Doppelganger?
Spirit Lance adds 1. Doppelganger adds 2 extra, I think.
It's like 15 or 16 max illusions, right?
Yeah, once you've got the Illusionist Cape in there, and some of them are very tanky.
That's like 1600 mana from Wraith Fire Blast. If it's just the PL. That's a pretty good value 25 talent.
True. There's a lot of stuns coming out. Okay, now they go for Roche, except it's the wrong team.
And an Aegis on Ross is going to be really, really bad for Dire.
Yeah, he loves to dive in. It means Oli can't pick him off with the Dream Coil. There's also Cheese, which I'm guessing JC will pick up. I would like to see Ross picking up the Aegis and JC the Cheese, but I have a feeling like it would go the other way. Owen.
Owen's into it. We see Brewmaster has an Assault Cuirass, so we won't see the Wraith King go for it unless they stack it up. But it's like he can buy his Abyssal without buyback if he wants.
Can he? Okay, so he's got quite a lot of money.
So they know they're taking Roche, because Veteran typed House Roche.
House Roche, yeah.
So
Owen apologising.
Disgraceful.
It's too late, Owen. You've ruined everything.
He needs to.
you can't be nice in house.
He needs to disconnect with pride and turn it into a way of like showing authority. Like, I don't need to be in this game to win.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to give you a help.
Yeah, exactly. Say that sort of stuff, yeah. Wait, there was a Witness Shaka, wasn't there, on both teams? Oh, yes, because Pio went for the Illusionist Cape.
It's on Disruptor, the Witness Shaka.
It's on Disruptor. He's trying to knock out one shot.
Rich has got one, yeah.
That's fair enough. I mean, that's nearly doubled his HP. Brewmaster going for Vlad's and Assault Cuirass is good because even while he's transformed into the 3 different Brewmasters, the auras still apply, and they also apply to each of the Brew clones as well. So that's why he picks up aura items typically.
There goes Roshan. Looks like Aegis and She's both being put on the Void Spirit.
What do you call the Brewmaster, like the 3 individual
Fire, Earth, and
elements? That doesn't sound right.
forming 3
Brewlings.
specialized
Brewlings.
warriors.
Brewlings?
Yeah, Brewlings.
Brewlings?
The
We'll go-
tooltip says they are 3 specialized warriors, so I like that more.
Yeah,
Adept
true.
of survival, each with their own abilities.
So BVGS stands
So they're
for
on the admin
Bath
section,
Video Game
right? So
Society.
Grant's
It's
Brewling.
Video Game
Both
Society for the University of Bath, which is where I used to go to university. So
Master's
current
only
and
received buffs in 7.65,
alumni.
and he's still not
We're
even,
just
like,
in a big.
the top tier pick.
We're in a big group
amazing.
on Discord. We have about 300, 400 people in, and we
I'm
just
not sure Ben
play
knows
games.
that you need to ignite some of the brew for it to do damage.
Okay, Ross is
True,
stunned,
true.
but he's going to get away. They actually pop the Static Storm. They're going to... Oh, he brings himself back as well because of the Lotus Orb. And he's trying to kill Hawk Chopsticks. He's going to be glimmered, so I think he's going to be okay. Ross doing a lot of damage. Oh, and I'm not sure who he hookshot there. He's got no mana at all. Lina goes instantly down. Poor Drekkon this time. Chopsticks is going to run away. They've got quite a lot of crowd control on the Phantom Lance, but I don't think they have the means to kill him. Veteran trying to do as much damage as he can. He gets the stun as well. But I think he's going to get away. Yeah, JCA running as far away as he can, but Ross, he's now still got the Aegis and the Cheese. I mean, how greedy can you get? Owen, he goes down. That's 4 of the Radiant down. Roidz does buyback. Oh no, it's just Aegis for Ross. But Ross is completely in the middle of the enemy team. Pops the Cheese. It's not enough. He's going to die.
Knife.
Princess Knife plus the Scythe on Oli, and he's going to go down. So that was a very failed high ground attempt from the Radiant. There was 4 deaths, Aegis, Cheese, and a buyback. So that is, and how many? 0 deaths on the die, 0. So what? That's a 4,000 gold swing. Look at the
Ross felt
XP.
very confident after the Static Storm was dropped that he just went straight in, and his team can't really follow him because they don't have the movement abilities that the Void Spirit has.
Can we just
They
look
end
at
up getting picked off one by one.
the change on that XP? 11,500 XP change in one fight. 11,000 XP in one fight. I mean, has there been any big impact for the Dire? Brewmaster's nearly hit level 25 thanks to that. After spending almost the entire game at the lowest level, he's now nearly 25.
25 up for the Wraith King off the back of that fight. Rich about to hit level 20.
Yeah, Veteran
Not sure
doing
how
right
important
now.
that is though.
What's level 20 for
The true side would be nice if they had Invis, but they don't. They have a Glimmer. They actually have Glimmer, so maybe it's pretty important.
Oh, Charlie's admiring Team of Gays logo. You're allowed to set a team in Dota, and you're allowed to pick a picture that shows up on banners around the map. And they picked this guy. I don't know who he is.
It's Billy Harrington.
Okay. I don't know who that is.
He
It's Gachi.
is a let's just say
Okay.
a gay adult entertainer.
Okay. There we go then.
I mean, you must know Gachi.
Yeah, I know. Is that him? Okay.
It's basically that, yeah. He's one of the guys.
Okay.
One of the cowboys.
Right.
Yes, at Ram Ranch.
Oli is level 28. What's the level 30 for Puck? Gets a rapid fire, illusionary orb, spell
pretty
out.
good,
It's
actually.
all right. The rapid fire has some late game potential here.
It's more that you get the orb movement speed, you get a bit of spell out.
Looks like everyone's gone in. Ross pops the BKB, but Owen is also stuck in the Static Storm, not being able to do anything. Brexx putting the stun on as well. Drekkon in the background doing as much damage as he can. Roidz is coming, trying to kill Brexx. This is going to be a big kill on Veteran, but of course he still gets his ult off because of level 20 talent. He's back now, he pops the BKB. Ross doesn't have BKB, he's going to have to go out. JCA still got half health. In the background, they're trying to kill Roidz. Looks like Roidz is going to go down. JCA, can they get him? He's only got 1 second left for Doppelganger. He's going to be able to Doppelganger out, saved by the Lotus Orb. There's another kind of separate fight going on with supports in the backline. Ross, he doesn't have much mana. He's going to go away. Owen, he's using hook shot. It's just enough to pick off Oli. That's actually a big pick off. 721 gold and probably a lot of XP. He was the highest level in the game. Aura's Punch going on. Yule's just going to save him. He's got Hex as well. He manages to Hex Tusk. He's going to go down to Ross. Chopsticks trying to run. Sends Owen away. But he's going to die to Roidz. So that is 4 kills for the Radiant.
The Wraith King was just stuck behind the tier 2, tier 3 tower trying to kill Ross in the PL, but they just managed to kite him long enough for the BKB to wear out. Wraith King dies for a big streak as well. 763 gold to the PL. He's queued up a butterfly.
You saw that PL's not even a core at this point. He's a tank. They popped so much trying to kill him, and he didn't die. And then they lost the fight. So
He's got Heart and Scotty.
okay. And he's going Butterfly. So they're so desperate to kill Phantom Lancer that they popped everything on him. Didn't die. And then, yeah, the rest of the team died. I mean, meanwhile, Void Spirit's just going around chopping up the supports. Drekkon doing a surprising amount of damage in the background. How many scythes do we have in this game? There's
Is that including
3.
Princess Knife, or-
3 scythes and a Princess Knife. Buybacks coming in. Oli can still buy back. He's opted not to for some reason. Looks like Radiant finally going to take the racks. Okay, now there's buybacks. Static Storm gets Ross. He has his BKB up though, but he's leashed, so he can't really do anything, can't escape. It doesn't look like they have the damage to kill him. Blood blinks in. He's got 5 seconds for the brew split though. Ross is going to go down. That's the first big pickup for the Dire. They're still going. Owen has no mana. Owen is trapped. He's going to die. Brewmaster split comes up, so Flood's going to be fine. Roidz is running away.
And they bring down the PL.
He's still got his Doppelganger. Out comes the Abyssal Blade stun. Going Doppelganger. He's stuck in the kinetic field though. Silent, stunned. He's definitely going to go down. So
Big kill.
yeah, they did
It's
have
so back and forth, like,
Dota tennis once again.
yeah.
They did have to commit quite a lot of buybacks there, but they did pick up 3 kills from that and another 10k XP. Is Oli level 30 yet? No, didn't actually get a lot of XP from that.
So the predicted action now is that they're going to go down mid, they're going to push the towers, the Radiant are going to buy back, kill them all, and then go in the game.
Pretty much.
That's usually how this goes.
Oli has a Daedalus. Oh, Radiant have both outposts, so giving them some XP.
Does that hit anyone to level 25 as the fight's about to start?
First buyback.
Knox already had the 25. Do they not want to buy it? They might just give up 2 lanes to Rax here. Well, they can only give
Only
up
one, yeah.
Two towers.
Thank God these tier 2s are up. Yeah, they're going to say, fine, have it. We don't care.
They're going to try and end because there's no buyback. I think this is the mistake.
Buyback.
Did they repair kit the shrine?
Did they? What?
They had so much regen.
Oli has consumed.
They don't have a repair kit.
It's
How do they
consumed
have
his
a repair
axe.
kit?
Where's the buyback? You've got 2 buybacks. Just buy back. Okay. They
Well,
really...
Ross is probably thinking, I've got 10 seconds left, that's fine. But I don't know why PL did
Fair
that.
enough. Actually, it was the right decision. They managed to hold the tower.
I don't think it was. I think they should have bought back on the Wraith King, who was on 20% HP, and then with the PL alive, they kill the Wraith King, no buyback, and then they just go in the game.
But at least they have buyback now, so if they barrel down mid, they can commit double death for the fight. So let's see if they do that. Roche is still dead for... Oh, it may respawn in 15 seconds. Well, that's a useful statistic.
Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't tell us the exact time, but I guess it's for streams, maybe?
9,000 butterflies on Wraith King, but 1.5 million radiances.
Wow.
He's not going for butterfly, surely. Is that...
This week,
That's not-
1.5 million radiances.
He is.
Is that butterfly or is that... a
Yeah,
hev-
he's got the
He's got the Eagle Song.
Has he got the Eagle Song on Wraith King?
Yeah, because it's not in the quick buy, is it?
Is it in the... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a...
That's a mistake.
Don't you feel like Halberd? Because that would give you evasion, but also like the
needs MKB.
healing and the... Yeah.
He needs to hit this PL.
Well, if you've got evasion, so have I.
Yeah, true. But I think PL will win that one.
Well, I think he knows that PL has no slots left to get MKB, so he's thinking, well, I'll just get evasion then.
I still think Radiance is probably better. Does almost the same thing, but it's better.
Well, it's 17% from Radiance, whereas it's 35% from Butterfly. So Butterfly is a lot stronger when it comes to raw evasion.
Yep. And also it'll give him attack speed, which is quite nice on the Wraith King.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't benefit from the Agi attack damage, but I'm not sure how much it is anyway with Butterfly. Is it, what, 30? 30 Agi, so yeah. Okay, you don't get 30 damage, but I think Strength Cores can rock a Butterfly. Why not?
Yeah, I quite like it as a situation like him. I still think I would rather see him pick up a MKB here.
Or Rapier. Yeah, Rapier.
Yeah, definitely Rapier.
Rapier ignores all evasion. MKB is only
True.
75% of the time you ignore it.
It's just a better It's just a better MKB. You're right. You should go Rapier.
Yeah, it's the best item. Why would you build any other item?
Yeah.
It used to be in the built-in games guide for Wraith King. It was like late game items. Rapier.
I mean, a big crit caught on a Void Spirit actually could turn an entire game around.
Here's a question. So, when Wraith King dies with Aghanims, he turns into a ghost, doesn't he? Before he actually dies.
Yes.
And then he
Yes,
chops.
and then-
He chops people up. Full damage, isn't it? It's full damage.
Yep.
If you have Rapier, do you drop it immediately and therefore don't have it in your ult, or do you still get the 6
No.
or so seconds to chop people up first?
So there used to be a build where you went Aghs Rapier, Aghs Boots of Travel Rapier.
Yeah,
unless
so
they had
when you
point-
died, you teleported back to the base and then the Rapier dropped in your fountain.
Oh,
You're
genius!
not
Genius.
You're not targetable unless it's a ground targeted spell. So they couldn't stun you, and they couldn't stop you from TPing out unless they had it.
And what have they done now? You drop the Rapier immediately, or you can't TP back, or?
I think it's the same, but I just think it's.
Because I like the idea. It's funny.
Yeah, I think you drop it after you actually die.
Okay, then we've got a double damage rune up on Ross. Is he going to be able to make something happen with it? He's gone for the Witless Shackles. He's nearly 4,000 HP.
What's
Opting to go Lincolns.
that?
Hex.
PL's
It
gonna
takes a
finish
while
this
to kill that
illusion.
PL illusion. Jesus Christ.
And that's before Butterfly.
Yeah.
what the
Oh
fuck?
yeah. It's annoying
Flying
that.
out to him now.
Oh, when your illusions get evasion, it's just horrendous, isn't it? I mean, they've already got what, like 4,000 HP. How much damage do they take?
I think he's going to see this on the Wraith King and regret his Butterfly choice. We will see. They do have a lot of AoE, which can help to kill through the, kill them with magic damage. But they need a lot of magic damage. Battle of the Evasion. Brood versus PL.
Looks like Ross has gone in. He's popped his double damage, trying to do some damage to Brew, but doesn't have enough to kill him. Okay, but JC's gone in. They do actually manage to pick up the Brew. He's got buyback though. He needs to buyback because he still has his ult. And there it is. Roidz going with BKB as well, trying to do as much damage to Cosmic Chopsticks. Can't quite kill him. A lot of damage has happened to Ross. He is very low. Primal Split comes out. JCA being held down. Ross is being very evasive. He's incredibly low on HP, and Veteran will get him with a big crit. He does have to buy back. Will he buy back and try and TP back in? He opts not to. In the background, JCA is trying to pick up the supports, but can't quite because they've got items to save themselves. It's a gem drop. That's Cosmic Chopsticks killed. And I think JCA is going to go down. Yeah, he does go down. Drekkon trying to do some damage, but I think he's going to go down. Owen as well. No, Owen manages to force himself out. But Flood's got Blink. He's going to be able to chase. Come on, Blink. Oh, it's being cancelled. He's got Blink. 1 second. Blink. Doesn't quite get him. Okay, misses that stun. Misses that as well.
He gets a slow, but he's not chasing anymore. He's running around in circles. Picks off the mid lane.
Oh, okay. Good escape from Owen, but they only managed to pick off Rich. I guess they did pick off Flood as well, who had to buy back. But 3 pickoffs for the Dire, though they still all have buyback. So this game is definitely going over an hour.
Radiant is so determined to kill people that they're just ignoring building. Both these melee ranks are just alive and full HP.
Because Bath is the correct way to pronounce Bath.
The net worth advantage was in the Radiant side, but now it's literally shifted.
Sorry, I am quite posh.
Like, it's got Ags on it.
Do you give it to the Wraith King here? I think you do.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and you get Rapier. Stop building MKB and build Rapier.
Yeah, Rapier is the only choice for this Axe on the Wraith King. Not having to buy an Axe on Wraith King. Oh, that's an amazing feeling.
Although Disruptor Ags is also quite good, but he is dead.
Oh, actually no, that's a super good point.
Because the items,
Yeah.
you can't use items.
I reckon it's one of the best Ags in the game for a support.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
I agree. It's a late game game changer.
King has taken it, but I don't know if he's just keeping it until... Okay, no,
Yeah,
he's taking it.
That's a very good Ags as well, though, to be fair. Like,
Well, if they take Roche next time, just give it to...
next time. Well, I guess the game will go on another hour or so.
Exactly.
So, yeah, sure. I mean, each bounty rune's 150 gold each. I think Outpost probably about 1,000 XP at this point.
Roidz is going to blink. Oh, Roidz.
Oh, Roidz. That is okay. He keeps himself alive. He does have blink.
Hey,
Though.
where are you going?
But he blinked in, so he can't get out. Okay, just BKBs and runs away. And in fact, they go, yeah, we can't. We're not going to commit. We don't know where the rest of your team are. So if they knew he was alone, they would have committed harder. But they didn't have the information, so they play it safe.
That's true, actually. With the Tusk blinking in on you like that, you probably expect that all 5 of them are coming for you if you just want to get away. What are we doing with levels? Oli 30 yet? Yeah, Puck is level 30. Rapid Fire Dream Coil now with a Daedalus and an MKB.
That's right, we have
Oli's
casters who
gonna
say
be doing a lot of
Bath
damage.
as well, if you prefer. We're a very diverse casting team.
25's up for Lena. It's opted for the Dragon Slave cooldown.
Southerners, this is the correct English.
Jakiro 25 as well.
Northerners.
Ice Path Duration, that's really nice actually. If they manage to lock down the Void Spirit or the PL.
True, these level 25s coming out are going to make some big impact. Oh, they find Flood. He's just going to blink away. But Roidz has to commit. Okay, he's going to go back. Flood just chilling.
He's
Just
got
chilling.
the cheese as well now. Very hard to burn his mana and not get his, allow him to get his ult off. Ollie's going to push the spot tower.
Brexx hero.
Double cap.
He's only played 8 games on Jakiro. He's won 7 of them. Oh, that's good.
TP the Tusk back here. I would be looking to TP mid and try and fight, but they are running away on Radiant.
Not only is Oli level 30, but
doing
he has
it.
the highest net worth in the game and the most last hits, which for a puck is incredibly impressive. So Ollie's done some work this game.
Buybacks are coming back up for the Dire.
Look, just because
They've managed to
I
wait
speak
out 7
correctly,
minutes.
okay, doesn't mean I speak like Shakespeare. Shaking my head.
What do Radiant need to do here to not throw this game? Because I'm pretty sure at one point it was looking pretty unlosable. I don't know. How can you see the graph? How do you see the graph?
What graph?
Gabe Newell's win probability.
You have to bind it because by default it's not bound because that's that's how they decided to put it. Also, you need Dota Plus. I've got the graph up. It's actually about 60% chance for the Dire at the moment, so Dire have the advantage. It's 38 kills to 38. I mean, this has been an incredibly close game. Way closer than I thought it'd be.
They might be able to catch Ross here. They're looking for him.
He's by himself. The Scythe, they have 2 Scythes, but he does manage to get BKB off. Unfortunately, the Lincolns is not enough to save him. They have Abyssal Blade as well, so lots of stuff to go through BKB. They also have a gem. That's a good pickup. Or maybe he just picked it up after he died in base. But I'm happy that he went for that. JCA is by himself in the top lane. Brexx trying to stop him. That is a long Ice Path stun.
Oh, Brexx making the mistake of auto-casting Liquid Fire.
We've got some stuff going in multiple lanes at the same time.
They're going on PL.
Is PL going to be able to get away? There's a lot of CC going. I can't look at both lanes at the same time. I'm going to look at the top lane, watch JCA. Meanwhile, I've got a cam on bot as well. JCA's trying to chase Brexx. There's Yules. He's low on HP now. He needs to get away so his heart can regen. Is he going to fall down? He does actually pick up Brexx. Wow, he's a strong hero. But now comes their core. He's just... looks like he's healing up a lot. He's just going to go down. But they had to bring some of Dire back.
They defend the push. They're chasing... Bruce Spear was used when they're following the Earth Panda here. Roidz is hot on its tail. Nice Cyclone from the Wind Panda there.
Ross is chasing
gonna
Flood.
catch him.
They do actually catch Flood. He taunts him out. And he's
the
going to go
cheese.
down. Whoa, that cheese keeps him alive. But I think he's still going to go down. There's 4 of the Radiant here. So that's another pick
No
up.
buyback.
That's 122nd death.
Yeah, that's the one die hero that doesn't have buyback from one of the previous fights. We did see the buyback from Ross though, so the Void Spirit has brought back here.
12% chance of Walrus Punch. Oh, is that just when you auto attack, you may be Walrus Punch?
Yeah.
He actually went for Snowball cooldown, which I agree with because he's made it work this game. Oh, top lane. Looks like Oli's going for solo kill on Drekkon. Just picks it up. He did a lot of damage. He's got MKB and Daedalus on the puck. So trying to make most of his other talents. But
I took the Dissimulate stun.
yeah, out comes
It's actually going to work.
the hook shot was a 2-second stun as well. Put that on top of the Dissimulate stun and that's a kill.
1,119 gold to Ross for killing Oli.
1,100 gold.
Whoa.
Wow.
I mean, the puck is huge. he's over 10k gold ahead of Ross.
Why is...
What? Doesn't even have the 420 GPM.
Doesn't... Yeah.
Oh, rip the GPM.
But he's now got the Dream Core Rapid Fire as well, so...
Yeah.
It's been 30 for a little while. I think the next 30 is going to come from probably the Void Spirit. He's only 28.
Why are there no rapiers? Oli should have a rapier.
There's only one non-level 25 in the game.
He's actually put a
Who's that?
Moonshot just...
For it!
For it!
For it!
Oh, it's 60 minutes.
Oh, items Fallen Sky.
Oh, here comes the fun part. Fallen Sky,
amazing.
that's a great start. That means he can replace Blink Dagger, or he can keep both of them for the double Blink engage. Fallen Sky stuns for how long? 2-second stun. So it's a normal Meteor Hammer effect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which means it also pushes his towers.
He gets to do stuff like that. It looks so cool.
Let's have a look. So at the moment, there's only one item found.
There's another one. Ballista.
Ballista?
That's not...
Their team has no value. I mean, Lena.
Lena,
can
put it
take
on
but-
Lena, yeah. I mean, it's a decent amount of damage. It's not the greatest value. The Dire haven't left their base yet, so no tier 5 items for them. They do not want to have a fight with the enemy team at all. You know, mirror shielded up.
God, they need to try and get something, otherwise it's just going to be the next push is going to be horrible for them. But the Radiant control all of this. They have a ward die ward
Just so
there,
you know,
but they do control
Roidz
all of
and
this
Ross
Radiant.
are brothers.
Book of the Dead.
Book of the Dead, that is my favourite tier 5 item. I mean, 2 sets of
Clockwork,
Necro
probably.
Creeps on top of 50%
30
stronger.
strength.
Yeah, it's 50% stronger times 2 Necro Creeps. Force Boots, 115 move speed, and the Force Staff effect, which also dispels you, I think. Yeah, it does. So maybe
He's gonna take
that's...
that on the Void Spirit. Be able to drop his face boots here.
Mirror Shield, that's their
Yeah.
first item,
Hey.
but what a strong one. Stops you. What does he actually have to reflect, though, to be honest? I mean, there's some hexes on Lena, I guess, but there's not a lot of single target
Snowball?
stuff.
Pirate hat.
Pirate Hat,
Maybe a doppelganger. Pirate Hat's really nice. for the ranking.
150% attack speed. I mean, you can't go wrong with that, can you? So-
And steel
That would be a
gold.
little. That would be actually weaker, I think. It's just pure attack speed.
No, all attack speed in the game is percentage off your base. That's just
Oh,
the
I
way
see what you
they've...
mean.
So it's your base attack speed, 150%. It just adds them all up. But it's a lot. It's still a lot. And also stealing 300 gold, which you don't need by the time you get to 60 minutes, but you know. I mean, if it was like 1,000 gold or 2,000 gold...
Ooh, Trident.
I wonder if Oli will go for
Trident is a good item, but the problem is when you get it, you suddenly have to commit like 6,000 gold to
Yeah,
big, and people
yeah.
aren't usually prepared for that. I mean, Oli is probably the best person to try and pick that up. Sears Stone, that's a lot of cast range. If I recall correctly, it's like 350 cast
Yeah.
range. What team picked it up? Was that the
It's
Die?
on Jakiro. It's on Jakiro.
It's on Jakiro. So also some vision, which is always nice. 10 mana regen, not that Jakiro really needs it at this point.
Wait, Disruptor's 25. And he's going for Ags, so.
Good.
He's about to get it, actually. He could buy it and not have buyback.
So
If it
Charlie,
works,
what
it's
happens
a
is
surprise
there are
X
these
for the
items
next
called
fight.
jungle
Probably-
items,
probably
which
is,
drop from
honestly.
creeps that you kill in the jungle. They're random, and the
Have
first
to see what he
ones
decides
drop
to
at
do.
7 minutes, then 17 minutes for tier
Octarine
2,
being
27
queued up for
minutes,
Jakiro
37 minutes, and then
I'd prefer to do
16 minutes.
Refresher.
The tier 5 items drop. They are
Octarine.
insanely powerful
The
items
more ice pass is always nice.
that have a chance to sort of turn the game around. Yeah,
Very
they've
King
really
Cotillon,
complicated this game, but
30,
you get
Void
used to the
Spirit
jungle
must be
items at some
29,
point.
Yeah, 29 and a half.
It is
Very
random
close
which
to
ones you
30,
get,
which means
so-
to him he'll get more crit damage.
Was it made for the high seas?
You're getting better at these these
Oh, I
titles.
love it, Dan.
Oh, he dodges it on Oli, he gets the phase shift off.
Fallen Sky on Void Spirit. So what's Ross picked up instead? Ross has gone for the Force Boots. I think maybe, I mean, Roidz has gone for the Force Boots. I think they should swap those around. I think Fallen Sky should maybe be on the Tusk, but we'll see.
I can see it. I mean, potentially you could do Fallen Sky into the Simulate and it's 4.5 seconds worth of stun duration.
True, because you don't have to sit there and channel the meteor hammer. You just bang, 2 second stun. Almost level 30, so he's going to get the Astral Step crit, the Spell Amp. I mean,
Oh,
this
they're
is good.
smoked. They're going to walk straight in here.
Here we go.
Drekkon, probably.
The Radiant team are all over the place. So Drekkon's going to instantly go down. Royce just walks in as well. He's going to fall. He pops BKB, Abyssal Blade. The Pirates
they're in
hatch
the
offing him up. Okay, go
Look
for
at
a
the
backdoor.
dead, slapping away on the tower.
Ross is going to try and TP out as Brexx is going to find him. No, he won't. He's going to get out. Okay, tries to use him.
Oli takes half his HP from killing Book of the
Book
Dead.
of the Dead doing quite a lot of damage. They are going to kill it. Meanwhile, there's some backdooring illusions on top.
Oh no, Rich is man pinging it. He's like, I can't defend against these. Help!
Use your thunder
it.
strike on them.
Okay, he does defend them. So
He has got enough for. He's got his axe now.
the Radiant were all over the place, like one here, one here, one here, whereas the Dire went Smokers 5, but they still all have buybacks, so 64-minute game. Is this the longest in-house game we've seen so far? I mean, we've had a couple over an hour, but this one is not finishing anytime soon. Let's have a look at buyback
know.
status. There's all buyback on Dire and 3 ready on the
Statman
Radiant.
Dan.
Oh, I forgot the
Roche is
keybind.
about to spawn.
Do not have to stand.
35 seconds for Roche done.
So we've
So
got
that one you're just Dan.
Owen's almost got enough money for buyback, and then we're just waiting 1 minute for voice spirit, and we're going to have 5 buybacks. And unlike the pro players, we don't tend to have one big fight where everyone buybacks the TPs back in. We tend to play it quite defensively. So I reckon we're going, what, 75 minutes at least, I would say.
Oh.
5. It's a big bet. I think we're going to go further. Let's
Good
really.
thing this game was after lunch.
True. This is the entire afternoon, one game. It's going to take a while to download and process.
Oh,
Roche is
dearie
up,
me.
and he is. Roche is up with all the goodies.
It's got everything.
Oh.
Refresher, cheese, aghanims.
Ross checked it a little bit ago, but he walked past it when he went back to the Radiant Triangle. Someone's going to have to come bottom to defend. Looks like Drekkon has been summoned.
There's also
No,
Book
Ross
of
is
the
middle.
Dead
Oh,
top
Book of the
as
Dead and
well.
Illusions. Goodbye,
Yeah.
Rax. It's too late. They don't even have a player up here.
Oh, but they're not microing the Book of the Dead.
Where are they going?
Where is it going?
Where's it going?
Where is it going?
Hold on,
Okay.
the suicide
Right.
mission.
Oh, okay. Meanwhile, Ross in mid. It looks like the Dark TP. Who's responsible for that Book of the Dead play? That was Owen. Okay, interesting play, Owen.
Yikes. I think Diane might know that Roche is up and want to try and get some vision in there.
Rich has the aghanims. That's going to be big. I don't know when he picked that up.
Yeah.
Roche right now. Then they can get Rich. Oh wait, Rich has his Aghanims.
Yeah, he's got. He just picked
Yeah.
it up. He just picked it up. So,
Jakiro or Brew has an Axe of his own, so we'll just go on Jakiro.
does anyone need Ag still?
Oh, they see Roche. They see Roche. There's
Clockwork
no Radiant
do it.
Vision.
No Radiant Vision. Let's have a look at Radiant Vision. Yeah, but Radiant have absolutely no clue. Do they have scan ready? They do.
They see Ross bottom. They see Ross bottom. They have to do it. They have to go.
It's
Where are
quite
they
tanky, Roche.
They have to do it.
They're so bad at taking Roche. Hit it.
Max is just like walking around aimlessly right now. What is he doing?
He is going the rapier there. I don't know if
He
that's
can buy it and have buyback.
Wait, who's
Oh, no,
going
he can't have
Rapier?
buyback.
Wraith King.
He has a
Wraith King,
4k
yeah.
buyback on Wraith King because it's 7.
4K. His net worth is 40,000. Why is no one? This is ridiculous. Roche is
I don't know.
What
Roche is just chilling. Okay, it's because
that
they
really-
know the buyback's coming. Here comes some Manta illusions.
They're gonna have to go back. Yeah, they stood around here.
Oh, here comes Book of the Dead. And there it is. Oh, wow. Ollie just doing a huge crit. Oh, wait, Ollie's got a Rapier. Rapier and Puck.
Oh, God.
Where's Puck?
Oh, he got snowballed in.
And Ollie's dead. Rapier's dropped. They ping it more. Everyone ping it. And Ollie immediately gives his rapier away. In typical Ollie style, the game may have been thrown.
Oh, the mirror shield. It's backplayed.
Oh, is Brewmaster going to get his ult off? He does just get his ult off. So he's going to be doing some work.
He has traps in here.
Okay, Ollie does buyback. Doesn't have his rapier, but he's still a strong hero. Veteran, he's being caught out, but he does have his ult. So he just, it doesn't matter if he goes down at the moment. He's going to get a big Wraithfire Blast if he dies. Ollie's in, trying to do as much damage as they can. Roidz is picked off. Veteran, he's doing a lot of damage, just chopping up JCA. JCA is dead as well. Meanwhile, Flood manages to get away. Owen's now caught in the fight. So is Drekkon. Very long Cyclone. Drekkon's going to be able to get away. Owen's dead as well. Drekkon, he's in Viz. Meanwhile, yeah, Ross is doing work. Picks off Brexx, picks off Cosmic. Cosmic's going to buy back. Huge damage. Another rapier. Wait. Oh, okay. Ollie gets. Never mind. Never mind. He dropped the rapier, but he's got it back.
Oh my god.
And a gem.
Hyper blob sweat.
Okay, but they took the racks. Racks went to the Book of the Dead and the Illusions. There's only 2 melee racks left. But we have all buybacks on the Radiant. So will my prediction of 75 minutes be true?
Oh, there's the rapier now. It's 2 rapiers.
I don't know what's just happened, but this Lena's just teleported out underneath a ward and no one reacted to it.
Okay, out comes a buyback. In fact, that's a buyback from Brexx. So there, he wants to defend his base. There is a gem there on the floor.
Yeah, did you catch what happened to Oli at the start of that fight?
No.
The Tusk snowballed him, but because he has Mirror Shield, he snowballed into the Tusk.
Oh right. Oh okay. Right.
He just died.
Yeah, I wondered how he ended up in a snowball. That was confusing. Yeah. So Ollie has rapier, but so does Veteran. So we've got 2 rapiers.
Yeah.
All the attack speed on this rapier.
Oh god, that's a combo. But it looks like the Radiant might try something, but they've not got their whole team. Why would you do anything without your whole team? This is suicide, guys. Go away.
Don't do it.
They've had just 2 buybacks. Roidz and Clockwork and Owen have bought back. You need to go back. If you die here, there's no buyback, and that is bad. Okay, so he's going to run back. Book of the Dead. It's using up to push mid.
I know the Clockwork's there. He says managed to TP away.
Wraith King's TPing back. That's their core. So they have to go back. Wait, who picked up the Aegis? Aegis went to Ollie, who still has a rapier.
And he also has the Refresher Shard.
To use when he comes back.
Went to Jakiro,
oh, that killing the wave. That's incredible. When you phase shift and the whole wave just goes out. Yeah, you're right.
Disgusting.
MKB in the backpack.
He doesn't need it, he's got a rapier.
True, well he can swap it out if he dies. Just feeds his rapier.
Wraith King has rapier too, so there's now 2 rapiers in this game.
He's put another one in his quick buy, so
JCA's opted for the Witless Shaco, so 5,000 HP Phantom Lancer, but it seems like he does actually get chopped up by the Wraith King, and a lot of CC for him.
He's a little bit of a water pistol PL. He doesn't actually have a damage item.
True.
There's a lot of health and a lot of slows and evasion, but doesn't really do any damage. He kind of needs a Daedalus.
He has the crit talent, but maybe instead of heart and Scardy. Oh, you're right. He's going to hit level 30. That's lower Doppelgang CD. It's a bit of extra, even more evasion. As if you needed that.
Wraith King's 30 as well, so he has
all the skeletons are coming out. Oh, Army of the Dead.
Yeah, he's looking at the dead. Already have Army of the Dead.
There's the level 30 PL.
Yeah, so we got a few level 30s coming in now. Is there another level 30? Also, Ross is level 32, so that gives him.
30s on each team.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next one.
I mean,
level 30s.
There's a 30k gold net worth difference, but do we really care? Because everyone's pretty much 6 slotted. Void Spirit's trying to buy his own rapier.
Brew will turn into a big auto attack hero at 30. Get the 80 attack speed and more crit damage.
That's the 4th Scythe picked up in this game. Scythe is... Okay, how many Abyssals do we have? We've got 1 Abyssal and
they've smoke bottom,
4 Scythes. We've got Abyssals and Scythes in this game. So that's a lot of crowd control.
Oh, Radiant smoked as well, actually. Both teams are smoked, but again, opposite
Roidz. Okay.
They might have seen that snowball.
The Book of the Dead at the top lane. Okay.
Yeah, Book of the Dead. They have to go back.
They see the Tusk now on this ward. Are they going to go for him? They have another... How long is this?
There's still 5 heroes in the game without buyback, though. I've looked at buyback status.
Drekkon. Oh, they're taking to the wave.
But Drekkon.
They haven't found him.
Doing McCabe. He just fallen skies in. Trying to get the shot, but he runs away. Rich is quite tanky. They're popping everything on him. Do they have the means to kill him? Yeah, they do pick up Disruptor.
He gets the
Meanwhile, a fight's breaking out. Veteran's just trying to TP home. And Veteran does TP home because Phantom Lancer has no way of stopping him. So he's realised, yeah, we need to evacuate from this fight. Can Flood get out? He is a very, very fast spirit, but if they keep that one...
The other ones, which means the Wind Panther will get away.
Oh, well, that's a bit of a fail.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake.
Guys, learn how Brewmaster works, please. Look how fast the spirit is.
I know.
Okay, that's a fail. They let Flood escape. They probably didn't realise that the wind one has completely buggered off. There was no way of catching it.
Let's go invisible and run away, so you probably assume it's dead at that point.
Probably.
Do you think we'll ever see the Trident being picked up?
Oh, that's true. What teams still have the Trident sitting in the stash? Is that for the Dire?
Ollie's team has it.
I think the problem is that no one has slots for it. No one wants to pick it up.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's probably better than Mirror Shield. It's got him killed and it only really stops.
Yeah, but you don't put it... Does it go into the neutral slot?
Yes, it does. It does.
Yeah,
It goes into the neutral slot. So it's like a lot of stats for a slot.
Yeah.
Book of the Dead. They're going to feed it again. That's a lot of gold.
It's pretty good on Max as well, but I think Max kind of likes the... Veteran kind of likes the...
Karen is like our
Oli
new
has a lot of
cast.
gold with nothing to buy, so he should probably just buy the Trident.
Moon
here.
shards for his teams. He's got a moon
Yeah,
shard as well.
moon shards.
Okay, Ross double astral steps out.
I reckon he already has one though.
got moon
Bruce
shard
has one anyway. I don't think you really need to be buying moon shards for your team here. I almost want to see him. He has a refresher shard, but he could build a refresher orb.
Karen, it's your job to help Charlie out in chat.
Yeah, I am,
apparently.
I am.
Thank you
Don't worry.
for the people who want to join in.
The cast range on Dual Breath is insane.
It is when you have assist.
The
Don't.
level 20, the 20 talent gives
Oh, wow.
cast range as well.
He's got a lot of, cast range is good for Scythe. He can pretty much Scythe someone like a blink dagger away. Yeah, it's the same range as the blink.
There is a gem on him as well, with Jakiro.
Yeah.
There's the Aegis though.
Okay. Well, actually, I called 75 minutes. I was wrong. We're going way longer than 75 minutes. Maybe 90 minutes. Do you think 90 or is that unrealistic?
I don't know. Does everyone have buybacks?
We've got 4 boots of travel in this game.
Oh,
The
no, actually,
only 2
Radiant
heroes
don't have
lack
buyback.
boots of travel.
It's 2 and 2 for no buybacks. Actually 3 because Rich doesn't have buyback either. But the main cores do it other than Puck. That's 1 minute to go.
I don't think a fight for the next 2 minutes, to be honest.
Yeah, we just pick up more rapiers and more backup rapiers. Ollie's on 52k net worth. He's on 900 last hits. He's 200 ahead of anyone else. I mean, what is he going to do with his money? Has he bought moon shards for everyone on his team yet?
Oh, the Books of the Dead just
Oh,
popped.
there's another rapier.
Okay.
Honestly,
Third rapier.
usually there is like 2 in-house games back to back, but I think after this, I would be very surprised if people would still be playing. Honestly,
Hey, guys, another quick Dota game? No.
Just a
although
quick one.
yesterday we had a 90-minute game at like 10
True.
o'clock in the morning. So
Oh, God.
you
Jack, you haven't missed anything. There's probably about another hour left in this game, so
yeah.
thanks for tuning in.
It's only just starting to get interesting.
I'm pretty sure they're all going for the record, aren't they? Oh, Puck's done it. Puck has completed the
Completed
Trident.
Wait,
Has he? Oh, nice. That's 30. Wait, I want to see the stats on that item.
it's 30, like a
30 strength,
everything.
agi int, status resistant, attack power, movement speed, regen, lifesteal amp, mana cost reduction, and spell amp. 30% spell amp. That's quite a lot,
I
actually.
wonder if he'll give it to Flood because he's currently using the magic lamp. But if he wants the mirror shield on the Puck,
Oh, you can just
they're
give it to
gonna
someone
catch
else.
it.
A Drekkon. They're popping a lot of damage on him. Roidz tries to keep him alive, but he is going to go down, and Tusk just falls down as well. That is 2 pickoffs. There's no buyback for Tusk. He's got 35 seconds. Roche isn't up. It's 1 more minute at least till it spawns. Brewmaster has been...
Brew.
Enemy Brew has tried... It's in his backpack. Does he know?
yeah, Oli bought it, but he's given it to Flood because the magic lamp is surely not as good as.
That's
the Trident.
interesting. So you can have a
Oli
core.
give the mirror shield.
You can have a core, create the Trident, and then you can just pass it over to someone else. But okay, now he's got it. So Brew's getting a lot of stats for that.
That's a lot.
Look at that. He just gained tons of health and mana. And okay, is this going to be the game? It's...
That's no buyback.
Whoa, those towers are disappearing. Now they pop the glyph. Ross trying to do as much damage as he can. He's got to be careful.
Falling.
Okay, that's instant Aegis gone. Owen's in. Just gets sent back. Maybe they should have gone on him. PL is in. The BKB's been popped though. JCA taking a lot of damage. He's just being stunned to death. He's going to go down. No, he does manage to escape. Flood, he's got his ult up, trying to do as much CC as he can. Drekkon has his BKB as well. All of Dire Team are safe though. And there's more buybacks coming. Both Roidz and Ross buying back. JCA, he's fairly low. He's going to have to back up. All of Dire taking a little bit of damage. Veteran's almost got his ult again. 10 seconds and he can ult again. JCA goes down. He does have buyback immediately, uses it. Oli trying to escape. Owen tries to go in. That looks like doesn't connect.
Oh, Ollie's good to get back out, and he mirrored things back in.
Snowball way, but he wasn't in it. That was really weird.
And now the die run away because top lane was in a bit of trouble. And yeah, and then
How was that?
Wow, what?
Okay. show
That
fight.
was 4 buybacks
Not
already.
for-
I see.
Okay.
Oh, it only shows 2 there, but I think that's because the fight recap's not showing the whole story. That's 8,000 gold change. Did they lose a rapier? Oh, it looks like they might find flood.
I think she's bought another rapier.
Oh, Ross has bought another rapier. Okay,
No, rapier.
Wraith King. Oh wait, Wraith King didn't die.
Max has a
Still got
backpack
another
rapier.
one.
He has a reserve one in case things go badly.
He's
He's
a
dropped
res-
it in the fountain, apparently.
Ah, yes, of course.
He's got a reserve rapier. That's how long this game is going on. Right, so let's have a look at the buyback status now. If I just swap the filtering there. I swear it was 3. Was it S? Oh, it's S to sort it, isn't it? Okay, so looking at the buybacks. For Dire, it's every hero. Whereas for Radiant, we've got 6 minutes over on 4 of their heroes. Only Owen has buyback. So if the Dire win a fight now, or even get a pick off, they pretty much won the game. So,
Or they wait 1 minute for Roshan.
well, it's 6 minutes. They want to fight in the next 6 minutes desperately, but it doesn't look like they're going that aggressive.
Wall is going on bottom, maybe.
Nah, he just wanted to kill the creep wave.
They didn't even use the refresher shard on the puck last fight.
True. For the double
They're gonna
dream
just walk
core.
down mid, though. Yeah, they want to take this fight while they know buybacks are down.
Ollie's got backup rapier as well. So there's backup rapiers for both of the Dire team.
Except Ollie's done the right thing and put it in his stash. I don't know why Max has
They
dropped
don't have
it off.
Jakiro. Jakiro doesn't have travels too, but there is some
No
creep
clip
wave
as
here.
well for 2.5 minutes. Can they stop this race?
They're just going for the win. Wraith King just instantly kills Drekkon. There's no buyback there. I think the game may finally be over. They're doing a lot of damage to Wraith King though. He's still got BKB. He's going to pop it as soon as he comes back up. And he is just chopping the enemy team. Ross goes straight down. He's got no buyback. I think that may be a GG. Brewmaster going around causing havoc. Look how long JCA was stunned for.
Wow.
And there they just chopped the base.
Wow,
79
what a
minutes.
I wonder if this game was quite close because we changed the way that people pick the teams. Perhaps maybe it wasn't. It was quite equal in terms of skills. Perhaps.
I mean, if this is anything, a great showcase for picking the teams, because the first game we did that, we had a 79-minute game. So you couldn't get a closer game than that, could you?
Yeah.
There were 5 Aghanims buffs used.
What? Only
Consumed
5?
Aghanims, there were 5 of them.
5 Aghanims, 3 Moon Shards, 54k
7
net
Aghanims
worth.
in total.
Backup Rapier sitting in the base, that net worth's not counted.
True.
Why was it so close? That's a good question, Will. Why was it so
There
close?
there was a lot of throwing.
But it
There
was
a lot of throwing from
It was,
Radiant.
it was tennis.
Missed the start. It was a 79-minute game. You missed quite a lot of it, actually.
You can see, actually, if you look at the graph that tells you the win percentage, you can see the spike at 40 minutes. That was where Ross died, where he
Yeah.
double blinked in and died. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure.
yeah. And it just goes straight back down.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a long game that was.
Still
Yeah.
not quite as long as the one we had yesterday, but
Yeah, we had a
Yeah.
90-minute pub
I
game.
mean, the winning team was also the one where you said at the start of the drafting phase, the easier to execute.
I don't think we could have
I
gone
know.
on that, though, because this
But-
game went back and forth and back and forth.
I know, but it did end up being the winner.
It did, it
the
did.
teams with the cause of minus below 50% win rate won.
Well, they've gone up in win rate. Well done, guys. Scroll to the side for items purchased. Oh, you want items? Wait, there's items there. What
I
do
think
you
it
want
means
to
like
see?
support items.
Support
maybe.
items. Do you want to see support items? Do you want to see skill build? What do you want to see? There's some support contribution here. Not very much.
Bloody yeah. Rich bought 27 centuries.
Not actually that much, I think.
Who's MVP for this game?
Ooh.
Ooh, I quite liked Roid's early game, like when he was saving people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
don't know.
Oli had a really good start,
I
but
think Oli had a very good start. He pushed out lanes, which stopped them from pushing when they were ahead, and he won his mid quite substantially.
it's hard because Ross also did a lot of work in the early to mid game, but then
Yeah.
I feel like he tailed off quite hard in the late game. So I think it's hard to pick one player out of that team, to be
I think
honest.
a game this long, it's so hard to pick an MVP. I think for
Yeah.
Radiant it would be Roidz. That was some really, really good snowball saves.
Yeah, I'll agree
Yeah.
with Roidz. We'll go with Roidz.
But for Dire, it was like a little bit of everyone, right?
Yeah, it was
Little
pretty much a
bit of
full team
team
effort.
play.
I think we should give it to Rich. I think Rich, with that act,
I think Rich taking out the Shaco for the 3k HP disruptor. Was
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had to use. There was that one fight where Ross used like 2 of his astral step charges on Rich to kill him, which meant that he couldn't escape from the fight.
Yeah.
So Rich MVP for being a good dummy.
Yeah.
I think if we're going to pick one, I'd say Roidz. Because he unfortunately didn't win the game, but he did save a lot of his team on many occasions. And the Mirror Shield snowball play actually got himself a kill on Oli. So I like that. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it was perfect.
Nice.
Cool. Should we head up and see what everyone's chatting about?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. GG, boys. What a game.
Finally over.
So, who's for the second game?
Roidz our MVP.
Boys, I was on the losing
Normal
team.
save, though,
I'm
unreal.
getting flamed by my void spirit.
I'm not
My
flaming
diving
you.
void
You made
spirit.
good saves on me.
Nah, I'm joking. It's so good.
Boys,
But like, I wouldn't be out there dying if I didn't have a clockwork and a task on my team.
excuse all the
I can't
flame on
just
the-
get on top of you. Like you're like zipping around like a fucking void spirit, dude.
Yeah. No, I got
Right,
put
you
up
play
against-
Void MVP every game.
I'm just MVP. Fucking buff in-house boys. No, I'm gonna lose my top spot because Oli was on their team. I need Oli on my team.
What we decided
the
was
reason,
this is the first game where you drafted the teams and it went that close. So obviously it's a
Yeah.
good system.
I mean, there was a lot of backups, to be fair.
Oh yeah, loads. That's the point.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
game
but
was quite
it was-
close run.
But an equally
It was-
spread fuck ups.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone was so
Yeah.
you're fair.
It was so funny. Ollie bought a rapier. It's like, Ollie, every time you do this, you lose the rapier. And he was like, it's fine. Immediately lost the
Like 5
rapier.
seconds later.
Yeah.
Did you realise you got Mirror Shield snowballed, Ollie, at that point?
Yeah, I did, but
Okay.
You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
you can't do
I
much about
like
it. You just
break
have to
it,
sit
yeah.
and wait. Yeah.
and
Mirror
he-
Shield
and he
kills you.
snowballed into like the clockwork cogs, so then he just got chain disabled.
Right, that's enough for me though.
It's probably enough for everybody, I think.
Two Dota games.
Don't let play another game after that.
yeah, I'll play.
Yeah,
It's one of those games.
Alright, thanks for tuning in to that 79-minute epic Dota game. As always, I'm putting the videos on YouTube. I think my YouTube channel has a link in the description of my Twitch. I'm still uploading lots of them. There's about 5 videos missing, so they will all be up there soon. But thanks for tuning in, guys. It was a lot of fun, and I'm sure there'll be another in-house later today if you want to catch that. And thanks to Karen and Dave and Dan for casting with me. Hope to see you soon.